Am I ready to go live? No, we're actually not ready. Um, um, yeah, so we're just up and see how this shit goes for a second. We're not actually ready. So I'm just gonna play. I got a treat. I know you guys are all like, Jesus God, is he just gonna always play his own shit? Well, I need to buy myself a minute of time. Um and play a couple songs. I think Tara's still getting ready, and I still need to go do something. First comment, Joshua Poole. I'm going to, for those, Joshua Poole, appreciate this. He's, um, we are running a little bit late, Audio Rose podcast. So Joshua Poole might appreciate this. I'm gonna put a couple bits of music on here, and this is Johnny Q Public songs that never got released. And just to be clear, they are demos. They are just totally awful sounding, horrible sounding demos. Um, but it's the songs that we brought to record number 2, and we had to pick of all of the songs we had written at that time, which ones were going to end up on the second record. And these were some of the ones that did not make it, which I think Josh Poole would get a kick out of. So we're going to play a couple songs, and then we're going to be back. I mean, this is the pre-show. Little Johnny Q Public unreleased demos. Can't believe I'm letting you hear this.
You can cry now on my shoulder, despite the chip I'm getting over. Sure that I care, I'll realize it's there. Dig deeper and find there to find love and stuff we must be made of. I just had a conversation. I just had a revelation. Wanna be the guy that stays when he dies. Love you so. Guess we never had this conversation. We can live now and never have to fall apart together. You'll never have to say we'll just be okay. I understood the love that day. This will always stay right by me. I just had a conversation. I just had a revelation. I wanna be the guy who feels when you die. Give the people love you got to die. Guess we never had this conversation. guess the monster chasing you down the narrow hall.
Hi, everybody.
As the fear
We're
gets
listening to some Johnny Q. Public unreleased demos.
But it's not how you see it at all. Your world hits me straight. Sometimes it's right between the eyes, and I can't handle all the hate I get from you and all the guys. It's just make-believe, like some crazy fantasy, but you're losing yourself. And what about me? Your dream is never ending, as long as you're us free. I've never been a monster, except for one time on Halloween.
What's everybody doing? We got some folks. We do. We have some
like
folks.
you doesn't make me a king.
Got lots of people already saying stuff, saying hi. Hey, hey. Everybody, hey, hey. How's the music sounding? Trying something different, so you never know.
Away from all your sleep and slumber, and realize you could be great without that mask you're under. It's just make-believe.
Yeah, like on MTV, Jared. That's funny. Oh. That's funny. Audio Rose Podcast says, you're not running late, are you? Not at all. No.
Hello, Amy. Here's some glasses.
I'm just catching up on some comments while we're letting the music play, getting Dan settled. I had to keep getting ready, everything, you know. Hi, Bono, I see you on there. Hey now. Yay. Hi, Amy. Amy's here. Jules is here. Oh my goodness, there goes. Should we do another song? I guess. I'm just gonna let it play. He's got it queued up. Some non-released Johnny Q Public stuff, which I feel like is some of their best stuff. Some of the stuff y'all have never heard. I see Chris Palmer just joined us. Good to see you. She's gonna be talking some mad shit later on at 10 o'clock. You might cup. Wait, there. That's what I'm drinking at right now. Remember, as we always say, we are unscripted, so we don't know what's going to happen half the time. But We're here having a good time, listening to some jams.
Who's all with us?
Got a bunch of folks. I like the usuals are here. The usual crowd.
Chris Palmer's in the house.
She's early tonight.
See, it's not a big mystery why this song didn't make it on the record.
I just got through saying some of your unreleased stuff and some of your best stuff.
No, I mean, this fucking song is great, but
doesn't quite fit. Right.
I gotta stop this first.
I know.
Yeah, you know, hey, that's what doing demos is. Listen to this shit. Just going on and on. What are we up to? Fucking 5-something minutes.
18 minutes per song. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Ode to a Redneck is what that song was called. And no, it did not make it on our second record.
Not any
so
particular
anyway,
redneck,
here, you
but
deal
not,
with that.
Not a particular redneck at all.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Unsung Dreamers, the musical journeys of the not so rich and famous. Chat episode number 31.
31, July 23,
And
2020.
I know you're jelly because I have the very first damsel shirt. This is actually the very first one.
Can you see it? Can everyone?
And I'm sure you guys... I'm sure you guys are jelly because, like, oh, where can I get that damsel shirt? Well, listen, if you want to come by, I'll make you one. These are original.
First issue.
These are the first issue. You can't get anything like it except right here at Backbeat Productions Studio. The very first damsel shirt. So
using the highest quality of inks.
Yeah, when you guys go out there and you're like, oh my gosh, I've got the first damsel shirt. No, you don't. Nope. You don't have the first. I have the first damsel shirt, and I know you're jelly. So how's everybody doing?
How's everybody? Everybody feeling good? Feeling good? I would hope.
What's Jared talking about? Can we buy that shirt over on some Patreon? Maybe so.
Maybe we'll have them published there.
And I might actually offer this very shirt.
This very one.
Which is also a Fritz Designs.
Which you've been using for painting, I see.
I know, I've been painting, and so I wanted it to be special.
Jerry is asking if you have to own a Thrillfall shirt to get a damsel shirt.
Yeah, that's the only reason I was able to get this shirt was because I already had a Thrillfall shirt, and so that kind of led me right into the I'm in the upper arcs of the damsel situation, and so they gave me their first shirt, which I thought was pretty cool.
Which was nice. It was nice of them because we keep plugging them and their brother band, the Dirty Saints.
It was nice of me. I mean, Shane Jennings is the one that originally it was supposed to be damsel
with like 3 Z's in the middle, right? Was it 3 Z's? I think.
Noise boys.
Yeah.
Noise boys.
We're gonna have a good time tonight. We're just getting started, right?
Jared, how do we sound?
I'm hoping that sounds good. Oh, yay! You've got your partner for Sunday. Check that out.
No, I don't. That's not what she's saying.
That's not what she's saying?
No. That's a whole different thing.
This right here?
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
Really?
I know it's got Back in Black in it, but that's black.
Oh,
black.
I got you. I'm reading.
It's not an AC/DC thing.
Sorry.
I know.
I saw
Josh. This
Back in
is
Black.
actually silk screened. It's silk screened. You can't hardly tell, but it's made to look like blue tape is holding on a piece of paper, which I thought was a brilliant idea. I mean, this is really
cool
fantastic.
I think the design is right. They may or may not have gotten the spelling incorrect. I don't know.
Sound is okay.
Yeah. Damsel Washington. You can always count on Jared Isaac. We want to thank
I'm
Jared.
thinking we need about 30 feet. And yes,
30 feet, yeah.
big
yeah,
shout out to Jared Isaacs from the Audio Rose podcast. He came over earlier tonight and kind of helped us just try something different with our audio. So let us know if you're all good with it.
Yep.
I mainly just wanted our music to kind of play a little bit better, and then we'll do our thing, whatever.
Yes. And
So-
I think we do need like a special cable, so because video wise too, I think that would help. Everything would help. That's it. Jared says the shirt is in 3D.
I know, like, isn't that weird the way they printed that?
It
It
looks
almost
just like a piece
look,
of
like right look. The way they printed this is crazy because if you look right here, it almost looks like
the paper is
the
actually
page is come off
the
the shirt,
It's pretty amazing.
right? I
It's
mean,
pretty amazing.
look how
Yeah.
3D that printing is. I'm so thankful they let me have one of the first runs
You get
of
to be
their
the
shirts.
first. That's awesome.
And I think it's really cool.
I think it's fantastic.
I
Absolutely
do think
fantastic.
it's really cool.
And Jules, yes, our day has been good so far. Thank you very much for asking. Hope yours has been good. I think you said earlier yours has been good. So good to see you. Good to see everybody here. Once again, thank you for joining us. Tell your friends, share it on your pages. We want everybody to join the conversation. 9 times out of 10, we have no idea what we're going to talk about, but we have a couple of things tonight. That
I
we're
think
gonna talk
Jared is
about.
baiting you.
Is he?
Yeah. What other kind of cable do you need?
I think he's actually being serious because I was talking about video.
No, I don't think he is. I think he's like,
Is he flirting?
what other kind of cable do you need?
Is he flirting with me? I'm going to tell Anthony you're flirting with me.
I'm getting you one because your sound issue is Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I agree. And so is the video.
If
I think the video is
if we did Ethra or whatever they call it cable, I think 30 feet would get us.
I think so.
Even if we had to outstretch our router to the middle of the kitchen floor, I think 30 feet would get us.
Just for the podcast. And have it hang in the middle of the kitchen.
I've heard of shirts jumping off the rack, but graphic jumping Batman.
Wait, right there. Graphic jumping Batman. Wait, that's not.
But graphic jumping, no, that's it.
That is it.
Off the shirt, next level. Look at this shit. This company that did the new
3D,
Damsel shirts
yeah, 3D graphics
are like amazing. Look at this shit.
Those are insane.
They
graphics.
literally
Look at
come
that.
right off
Yeah.
the shirt, like come right out at you. Isn't that awesome? Those guys are so on the cutting edge.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Jared is legitimately going to get us an Ethra. I think it's
You're getting 50 foot.
you're getting 50. 50 will definitely do it.
Are you gonna crawl in the attic? No, I'm kidding. We can lay down in the he's
All right. So
he's gonna barge
anyway.
in. He said he's gonna barge in on us.
All right, that's fine.
Wouldn't that be fun?
All right. So anyway, how's everybody doing? At 8:30 tonight, put Chris Palmer's post up
Will
there.
do. I'll leave it there so people can actually read it.
At 8:30 tonight, I am also invited to go live from the show on the Black on Black Living Matters page. I'll share links closer to the show time. Dan, because of our web series, I think you would enjoy the show. Then I'm still going live at 10.
Okay. That's from Chris Palmer if you're just listening and not reading.
Yes.
Awesome. 8:30, we'll still be on here probably, but as soon as we get off of here, we'll switch over and take a gander. We'll take a gander at that. That'd be really cool. Oh, she just alluded to something. Your series.
She did, but for legal reasons, we have to stay a little quiet about that.
Mm-hmm. I keep hush, just a little bit.
The only thing I think I can say is that Chris Palmer and I have a really cool thing coming up, and you just need to keep your ear to the ground. And that's all I'm gonna
But
say.
it's not another new band. Don't worry.
No, I don't want to be in a band with that crazy. You think I want to be in a band with Chris Palmer? Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love it.
That chick is so crazy. I would never want to be in a band with her. Are you kidding me?
I can hear her laughing right now.
Oh my gosh. No way. It's not a new band. Trust me.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. Nothing like that. It's something very, very special. It's very
I
cool.
just playing Chris.
Very special. So yeah. So be watching for stuff like that. It's coming soon. Coming soon.
So anyway,
Very soon.
what was I going to talk about?
I don't know. I want to mention we lost someone this week local. David Leong, creator of Springfield Cashew Chicken.
Oh my gosh, people, like this the timing of this is just really quite incredible because this dude was he was just a damn beast.
Yeah.
And his daughter actually wrote this. Obviously it wasn't a eulogy because it wasn't at his funeral, but she kind of put it on Facebook, and it was just one of the most fucking beautiful two paragraphs I've read in a long time. And if you don't think that Leong, um, if you don't think Leong kind of had it rough as far as all kinds of bigotry and racism and all kinds of shit, you would be wrong. And the
Mm-hmm.
man taught his children and also led the life himself of just like keep moving forward, man, keep pressing forward. Um, he opened a Chinese restaurant in Springfield, Missouri, a long, long, long time ago, and nobody would come and eat at it because of their disdain for Chinese people. And the reason why he created cashew chicken was to try to change the impression of what Chinese cuisine was and to basically get more uh, stupid asses to come into his restaurant and eat his food. And that's basically the derivative of what cashew chicken was, which has now obviously become a gigantic thing. But it was his way of adapting his business model to try to get the people who generally were not big fans of his, strictly because he was Chinese. How can I get him in my restaurant? And he created cashew
Right.
chicken
Yeah.
as a result of that.
Yeah, because when you go anywhere else outside of Missouri, unless they have learned the Springfield, Missouri cashew chicken, it's always bits of chicken and vegetables and stuff with cashews and stuff. There is a version of it, but the Springfield version is very, very distinct.
But if you go back and think about it now, you would realize that that dish is very much created to try and get. I'm just trying to be so careful in what I say right now, but you know, he adapted. Instead of fighting, yelling, and screaming, blaming the whole world for his problems, he just decided to adapt and became massively successful at
Thank
something that was directly a result of the racism and bullshit that
Mm-hmm.
he got back in those days. What a cool guy.
He adapted and created an entire idea, a food idea,
Yeah,
not just one dish. It's a whole food idea. 'Cause every place in town serves that kind of cashew chicken.
he got you, racist bitches.
That's
You
right.
still eat that shit. You gobble it up, don't you?
Yeah, you
You
go
don't
there.
even know.
You go
You don't
there.
even know.
Yep.
What a cool dude, and so many cool things that have been coming out this week about him.
Mm-hmm.
99 years old, a month away from his 100th birthday. He showed up in the United States with $2 in Chinese money, and that's how he got started. And he just went from there. Even had apparently, I don't know the details. Apparently, had one of his restaurants bombed. I don't really know what the hell that was all about, but he rebuilt and just kept going. And the Liang's Tea House is
Right.
one of the more first things that he had around here. And he lured you in, you ignorant bastard, with his cashew chicken. I'll tell you what, instead of making them awesome Chinese food, I'm going to make them some. I'm going to fry some chicken and put it in some rice. It will call it cashew chicken, and then all them sons of bitches will come in here and eat my food.
And it worked.
What a smart guy. Ha!
Gotcha.
Fucking trumped your ass.
I love it.
Not in a Trump way.
Not in a
He just
President
trumped
Trump
your
way.
ass.
The actual word Trump. God, we have to clarify that shit these days. What the hell did we mean? Oh, this
Leong, man. Leong, man.
So yeah,
awesome.
so David Leong passed on the 21st. May he rest in peace, and may we all continue to eat his version of cashew chicken.
Oh,
Absolutely.
we will. It's gonna last forever, but I just love the legacy that he adapted his business model
Yeah.
to get ignorant people.
Hi, Johnny Cross. How you doing? He just said, "How you doing?"
We're doing good,
We're
Johnny
doing good,
Cross.
Johnny Cross. Johnny Cross. Yeah.
I'm gonna call So
Me?
another thing is
my
we've been
phone.
recently contacted by well up here.
Oh.
You, he's been on the show before, and I guess there's some other, some things going down, and
Are you talking to this person you're talking about right now?
yeah, I'm just kind of making sure that he's ready. I mean, this is, there's a lot of talk about a lot of things going on in this world, but a lot of us are not paying attention to what's going on over there in Russia. I mean, it's there's some bad shit going down, and we actually have an operative. Is it an operative? Do we have an
I
operative?
think I'm not sure what your guest.
We have an inside. We have an inside person on the front lines over there in Russia, and we're going to try to make contact with him. This is kind of difficult to do, over the ocean and shit like this. So, um, and so we're going to see if we can kind of make contact with our guy. We've got an inside guy, and let's see how that goes. So anyway, yeah, how about the racists be like, I hate the Chinese, but damn, that chicken is good. Damn, that cashew chicken is good. No shit, right? I just think that's great. I just think it's so funny that he struggled with people not wanting to eat his food because it's Chinese. What kind of fucking dipshits?
Yeah.
It just constantly fucking amazes me that
How
people,
shitty white people can be.
shitty, basically white people can be.
I mean, people can be shitty just in general, but
no, yeah, people are
fuck,
shitty,
man?
but Jesus Jones, like
Ah,
Chinese food. Oh, have I got an awesome announcement for you guys? Seriously. I do remember G's. But anyway, so you guys know how much we talk about Lucy's Chinese food on our show, right?
right.
Because I am just like Lucy's is just fucking by far the best Chinese place in this town, and I don't care.
Next to Leon.
I don't care. Hey, it doesn't take away from the fact that Leon was, most likely a very great guy, but I don't think he had it up on Lucy's. I don't know. Lucy's is awesome.
Yes.
And we talk about it all the time. I think it's a great local business to support. I think their food is the fucking best. And yes, I know they don't do sweet and sour soup. So shut up. I don't care. Sweet and sour soup is stupid anyway. That's why Lucy's doesn't do it.
Did somebody say that?
Yes, fucking Keith said that a few weeks ago.
Oh,
they don't have sweet and sour soup.
Yeah, and he's like, but I'm not gonna go
No,
there.
F sweet and sour soup. Nobody gives a shit about that shit anyway. Anyway, Lucy's is the best. And we made contact this week, and we are meeting tomorrow with one of the owners of Lucy, and we are going to have them on the Unsung Dreamers
Very soon
podcast show. And we're going to get the whole story behind Lucy's and how they came about.
Hopefully he'll have like some stories about his mom.
Yes, for those that Lucy is a real woman who actually started this fucking place, and they since 1980. So Lucy's Chinese has been in existence. Now I don't know for sure if they've been in Springfield the whole time.
Right.
But they have been in existence since 1980. That's back when I was like 9 years old.
We will find that out.
And so we are going to schedule an interview with.
Yes, Johnny. That's exactly.
Yes, Johnny. We're meeting with Tom tomorrow, and it's going to be fucking awesome. And we're not going to do the interview tomorrow, but we're going to meet with him and talking about setting an interview up and learning all about Lucy's, because the Unsung Dreamers, although it has been somewhat kind of a I don't know, focused on music and musicians, which is awesome. We're still going to keep doing that. I think the Unsung Dreamer concept um, also kind of spills into all kinds of people here in this town, whether they were involved in music or not, that have an incredible story that needs to be told, and maybe it's not like famous enough to write a book about it and buy it at Barnes and Noble, but gosh dang, Tim Ferriss taught me, if there's something you want in your life and it's not available, then just do it yourself. And so I decided I want to know the story behind Lucy's Chinese food. And so we contacted Tom, and we are going to meet, and we are going to have a hell of a time hanging out with him.
Yes, we are. We're going to meet tomorrow to discuss it, and then we're going to set that crap up. And
It's going to be so good. He is a good dude, man.
yeah.
Big son bitch.
And he's a cutie patootie, too.
Yeah, Tara's kind of got the hot
Got a
spot
little
too.
crush on him.
He is a beautiful man.
Yeah, he is.
So I've known him for a long time. He was a big Machine Gun Symphony fan, him and his brother both, and they used to come see him play all the time. And so we're going to go hang with him, and we are going to bring you guys the story of Lucy's Chinese food. And it is going to be fucking awesome. I'm super excited about that.
Josh says it sounds like a ploy to get free Chinese takeout.
He said he would buy us lunch. So, hey,
So,
tomorrow's going to be free.
tomorrow we eat.
Tomorrow
Yes.
we eat. At
We have no
Lucy's.
worries. Okay, Shane just joined us. You have to reiterate your damsel T-shirt that they gave you.
Shane's here?
Yes.
Oh, you
Yes.
didn't. You said you weren't going to call people out
Oh,
unless they
shit.
made a comment.
Oops, but I have to do this one. I have to do that.
Anyway,
so.
so I got the very first run of the damsel shirts.
Yes, say damsel.
Damsel.
It's like you add an
There's
end to Mark LeBrock's.
nobody else in town has got a damsel shirt yet except for me, which is awesome. And so I've got some inside, I got some inside peeps that were able to, hook me up with this damsel. This one was designed by Shane Jennings because that's why there's a Z in it,
Yeah.
because he's from the Noise Boys, in case you guys didn't know. If you didn't hear that, it's the Noise Boys.
Spelled with Z's. 2 Z's.
And so he designed the shirt just for me, which is damsel. All right, I think we are in contact now with our Russian operative,
I think so. I think he's on.
and he's going to let us know how things are going on the front line. Let's see if we can get a contact.
It took a minute.
Let's see if we can kind of figure this out.
Let's see. Here we are. Oh, look at that.
Oh, here it is.
There he
Zuka.
is. Suka Liat.
Paloma,
Please say your name again for us.
Paloma,
Can't hear you.
How are you doing
You
tonight?
can't.
It's a long distance
See,
to Russia.
Now we got it's.
I know.
Now
I
we have
know.
issues.
I know. That should be on. Okay. We should have him.
There's a little mute button that just showed up.
I know. I just muted and unmuted. Are you there?
How about now? Are you there?
Paloma, fellow Americans, how are you
Man,
tonight?
this is frustrating.
Hold on, Suka. Hold on, Suka. Blat. Oh, we hear him. Jared says they hear him.
Oh, they do, but we
Computer
don't.
muted? Did he say computer muted? You might go up here.
Oh, where?
Very, very top.
Where?
Maybe a drop. Very, very top. Maybe something will drop down. Up. Yeah. Go to that.
This?
Yeah. Turn that up.
They can hear him, but we can't.
Turn it all the way up.
Okay, I'm going. How about now?
Hello.
Oh, dang it, Suka. Huh.
They can hear him and we can't.
That is so weird. Let's look at this real quick. No.
Yes, Shane, I am sure you designed this masterpiece. It's amazing. And we were talking earlier before you joined. It's really cool how you found somebody that could print it so 3D, because
Yeah.
it's like it jumps off the shirt.
Yes, it was amazing. Man, I'm not sure why we don't hear it. You know what I'll do? I'll turn the computer on over here. It's going to be weird, but it's going to be weird and delayed. There's Suka. Talk to me, Suka.
Hello, Suka.
Oh, dang it. There's so much of a delay. I'm not sure
This
that's going to work.
sucks. Russians are hacking our headphones.
No
maybe.
kidding. That's what it is. And I'm not, I got my stuff. He's on mute.
Why would they hear him just fine and we can't?
Let's try this setup. Is this any different?
Hello.
Dang it. Dang it. He's
No,
trying.
we can't hear him.
He's trying. He is trying. I like that better. It looks better for everybody.
Jared's like, I'm on my way.
Jared's like, I'm on my way.
I don't know why he wouldn't at least be going through the headphone
Right. I don't
situation.
know why we can't hear him. So, let's see. Oh, it's super frustrating.
Wait.
What? Right here?
Try that.
Okay.
Just try it. I don't know.
How about now? Try one more.
Yes.
Dang it.
No, we can't.
Because they won't hear him. Oh, this is really good content right here. This will just be this microphone. But that's weird.
Jeez.
A pizza place. I know. Sorry, frustrating, Mr. I mean, we've got such an important guest on right now that it's kind of driving us crazy. But if we take it off of here, then the people won't hear him.
Sure?
No, I'm not sure at all. But I put it here, and we still couldn't hear him. So I mean, I don't know. Output, input. Let's listen to that. No. Oh, maybe this right here. One more time. Give me a try.
Hello.
Oh, it's like I can barely hear him. He's just way in the background. I can barely hear him saying something.
Turn up your volume. These Americans, I swear.
Dang it.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is not good. Yeah. It must be the KGB. Yeah.
It probably is, Shane. I think you're right. I mean, this guy's intense.
I mean, he's a serious guest, and we can't even hear him. They've got it blocked. It's Russian interference, is what it is. It's not collusion on our part, but you know. Mama Gail says he's hiding in my closet so he doesn't have a good connection.
Suka, can you hear us? Do a nod yes. Oh,
Okay.
he can. God dang.
I know. And he's got his mask adjusted to where he can actually talk to us too. So it's like I don't must be a not very good connection all the way from Russia / Gail's bedroom. Oh, he says wait a minute. So he's going to disappear for a second and we're going to maybe.
Did he just sign up?
He did. He
All
gave
right,
us
we're gonna try to get back.
He gave us the hold on, and I don't know if that means someone's storming his place or
It could be. I mean, things are crazy out there.
Yeah, that's right. Uh-oh. Uncle Jared's on his way. He's 2 blocks away. All right, so he's going to try to redo the connection. So one more time, let's try this. How about now?
Hello, my fellow Americans.
Oh, my goodness. Nope. I got nothing, bro. I just called a Russian operative, bro.
It's just okay. If the people can hear it, then why don't you just let us know what's going on? And maybe Tara and I can't hear it, but you need to let our people know what the fuck is going on over there in Russia. Okay, you go ahead.
Still a lot of bombs going off, many different places. That's why I'm hiding in the cellar. Putin is not doing very good. I think he's sick with COVID. I don't know. A lot of people are in the streets with COVID and not even wearing their gas masks like they're supposed to. And yeah, it's not doing very good, basically, I'm saying. It is not doing good at all. At all. I hear myself.
Your computer's not muted, right? You were playing your music. Huh? You were playing your music, so I know your computer's not muted. Right.
It's not very good at all, he was saying. You hear yourself?
Yes.
This is crazy. This delay is insane. It's insane trying to do this.
Suka, we're gonna figure this out. We might call you back, but yes, we do understand that things aren't good over there, and so yeah.
Yep.
We kind of hear you, but we don't. We're gonna get back with you, Suka. Thanks for checking in.
Try calling us in a minute. All right, we'll try again. All right, cool. Holy, free holies, kids. I mean, seriously.
Uncle Jared's here.
Uncle Jared's here to save the day. So this might.
Your router.
It's in that laundry room.
Dan's gonna disappear for a second and try to figure out some technical crap on the spot because we are so unscripted and we just do this on the fly. Don't care. Here's where I like to just, since there's my dog is barking. Here's where I like to just throw up. I like to just throw up these little pointless. No. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Is like shameless plug for the show. So a lot of you out there that do podcasts or don't do podcasts, some of you are also donators to other podcasts or whatever. So if you want to support our show, just go to patreon.com/unsungdreamers. Throw us a buck or two a month or 5 or 10. And we're getting ready to put on some fun content. It's going to take us a minute to get it all going, but we're going to have some exclusive Patreon only content. Going to be special for Patreon people, and we have several right now that are awesome loyal subscribers, so we want to thank each and every one of you. You know who you are. We'll read your names maybe later or maybe next week. We've got a lot of great people who donate to the show every single month. One-time donation, you can go to PayPal and do that if you want to, and just kind of Google Unsung Dreamers at Gmail, or you can go to Venmo and it's at Unsung-Dreamers, or Cash App, which is $ Unsung Dreamers. So basically, if you go to all of these apps and you just Unsung Dreamers, you can find us and give us some money. And we've got this cable running through the house now. Look at this giant freaking cable.
Can't leave Tara alone for more than 5 minutes without her asking for money.
I start begging for money. That's what I'm here. That's part of my job, man. It's part of my freaking job. Yeah, see?
All the way from Russia.
See, this cable is coming all the way from Russia. So therefore, it's got to, something's happening with my headphones. Okay. We got this. My left is out for some reason, but doesn't matter. I don't know where that is. It don't matter. That's it. Cool. All good. So you guys are freaking awesome for sticking around. We appreciate it. You lots of technical crap. Hopefully this computer won't fall off the desk and everything. I feel like I'm on PBS. I'm just kind of buying time. So if you would like to just keep us on the air and just we have a special guest. Oh, look at that. Okay. Viewers like you. Yeah, it's totally like feels like PBS, which I used to watch shamelessly when I was a child. PBS. I grew up on Nova. Does anybody remember that show, Nova? God, I love that show. I got to watch
Jane says put more foil on the antennas.
Oh man, you're right. I didn't think of that.
We're direct now, so what do we do?
So do I turn it off of Wi-Fi then? Do I go up to the little do-me floggy up here and say screw you? So if we disappear,
it's not my fault.
It's not his fault. Please, we'll be right back. He's trying to sabotage our podcast. If we disappear, then we will be right freaking back. Let's see. Ready? Go. So, are we back? Are we back, ladies and gentlemen? Because you guys rock.
30.
If we are, this is awesome.
Maybe.
Somebody tell me that we're back because, yeah, I know, Jules. I see question marks. So, I think, like I said, we had a technical thing where we just hooked up.
You're back.
Yay! So, we're back. Cool. So now we're hardwired, which is freaking awesome. We needed to do that anyway. So once again, I want to thank Jared Isaacs for that. Are you leaving me in here alone again? I guess so. I'm not going to talk about money again. I already did that. So I'm not gonna blab about that. I'm gonna see how that changes our sub. Hi. The joy of painting with Bob Ross is still better than most television out there. Fight me, damsel. Danzel. New name. Dancel. I like that.
Yep.
I like that. So yay, very, very cool. We're back. Hi, Julia. Julia's back too. One of our faves, one of our fans, one of our Patreon members.
Oh.
Yes. Feel free to talk.
All right.
I've got a thing. I've got actually a thing too.
Ew.
What? Yeah, sweaty. Yeah, he's a sweaty guy. Yeah, ew. It's like gross. It's gross.
It's like a wet willy that I wasn't ready for.
Yes, totally.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's what he said.
Tell him, Josh Poole. What?
How freaking funny is that? This is Jared Isaacs, ladies and gentlemen. He's always on our show. He was on video one time, but he's always on the comments. So.
Yeah, I can't get away. I can't get enough of the Unsung Dreamers.
We can't get away from the Audio Roast podcast as well.
The podcast.
The podcast.
I appreciate it.
Yay.
Yeah.
So I got that thing. You know how to drive.
Oh yeah.
So
oh.
if you want to pop that up there anytime you feel.
Is this the right one?
That's the silly stupid mouse. Yes.
All right. So this is a little something that we've got going on over at the Audio Roast podcast next week.
Look at that. I'll throw that up in a minute.
Right. Yeah, so we've got the Audio Roast podcast this coming Sunday at 5 p.m. We're going live with Mr. Dan Fritz as one of our guests this week. And we're going to be celebrating some AC/DC. This is on next Monday is the 41st anniversary of AC/DC's Highway to Hell.
Oh, wow.
And the 40th anniversary of Back in Black is the day before the podcast. So we're right in the middle of a 40 and 41 year anniversary of some big monumental albums for AC/DC. So we're going to be putting those head to head and going track down by track and determining a winner of that. And so we're going to have Dan here in the Sunset Studios with us, and to determine our winner for that. Oh, almost got it. And still almost got it.
There it is.
And yeah, so if you guys saw the episode with Tara and Sherry Quigley from Wheelhouse and Violet, respectively, we did a Tournament of Champions episode. And so that was like a bracket style where we determined that kind of thing. Our Classic Album Clash episodes are a little bit different from that, even though you think that it's comparing two things. The Classic Album Clash it's very involved with the people watching as well. Your vote counts.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to take our votes and their votes, and whoever gets the most out of that goes on.
And you're going to play some games too, probably?
Actually, on the Classic Album Clash, probably not, because that ends up taking so much time because we deep dive into so many things. And you know how we script everything over at the Audio Roast. I've already got 4 pages of notes. So
4 pages of notes. Way better than us. I have 4 lines of notes.
Oh, perfect.
Look at that. See,
Patreon.
And Patreon. And I was with the Statlers.
Chicken to Chinese Chicken, Statler Brothers. Oh, and MTV.
And MTV.
But it's crossed out. I don't know why the MTV. Oh, because it didn't make it to the. Oh, gotcha.
No, totally. So
I'm loving your. So I see that you got a new light. You guys look fabulous today.
Thanks. Yeah. Because I was just sitting there thinking, we have these lights over here that work great, but there's always shadows on our faces.
Right.
And so I was just like, I got to do this. But I will say, you talk about chicken to China, Chinese chicken. This came from China. I admit it.
Via Amazon, I'm assuming.
Wish.
Oh. Have you guys
ever
ordered? Right. Have you guys ever ordered anybody out there from Wish? Because yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's dirt cheap, but you got to like order it and forget you've ordered it.
And then
it takes
shows
forever.
up and you're like, oh,
yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, but it came from Wish and it was very inexpensive. And I don't know if it's cheap yet, but it was very inexpensive.
Well, so far it's working.
So far it's pretty.
If it's cheap and it lasts you an episode or two, you've made your money. So I hope you ordered like one every week, and that way.
I should have done that. Like, it's disposable after 2 episodes.
Right.
Like, shit.
Yeah.
I should have ordered 5 of them. Anyway, Jared Isaacs, thank you for saving the day.
You bet. Hopefully it looks and sounds better out there, a little less choppy sounding. And looking,
so.
they're on They're on fleek,
On
as the kids
fleek?
say.
Yeah. Is that still a thing?
I don't know, but I'm pretending it is.
We'll act hip.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do when you get older.
Right. I'm going to totally act. We're on fleek.
Don't spill the tea, Jared.
Oh!
Don't spill the tea. You mean don't spill the coffee?
Oh, nice. Yeah, see what he did there with the audio.
That's a little tie-in. That's what we call a wraparound in the biz.
That's it. Look at that.
Speaking of wraparound, I'm gonna. I'm gonna get off here and go home and jump on the comments.
Okay. Bye, Jared. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Speaking of wraparound. Oh shit. There goes something.
Now I gotta fix that.
Nah, you got that. It's all good. Dan will fix it. So I got to figure out a way to get this. See this right here? I got to.
What is that?
That's from Josh Poole. I have to figure out a way to get it on there. So, anyway.
Yeah, put that picture up.
Oh, how do you do that from Messenger?
All right, let's go.
Mm-mm-mm.
The joy of painting with Bob Ross is still better than most television out there today. Fight me, Dan. So,
Dan Sill. Dan Sill.
Shane Jennings, I would completely agree with you. How about that? Ding, 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 ding. We need a bell.
We do. What did he say? I missed it. I'm trying to do something here.
Put it up.
I can't. What?
The joy of painting with Bob Ross. I actually agree with this one.
Yeah.
Shane and I have a few things we agree on. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he loves Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift. There's just a lot of things. Him and I have talked privately, and he's just been like, God, Taylor Swift is fucking amazing. And I've been like, oh my gosh, that's amazing, Shane, that you think that, because I think Taylor Swift is awesome as well. And so there are actually a few things that Shane and I agree on. He loves to play along to Justin Bieber when he's at home, when he's practicing his drums. He said Bieber really challenges him, and so
that's good.
I think it's great. I know he
nice
likes
to embrace the poppy side of.
I know he loves his metal, and
Yeah.
I know he loves his rock and his metal and all those kinds of things. But Shane's got a secret side that only I know, and I just.
And you're just buying time until I can do this, right?
Oh gosh.
We have another first round issue damsel shirt just came in the mail.
Oh really? Who sent this one over?
Josh Poole.
Josh Poole, yes.
We got his also. Look at that.
Nice work. Josh got one of the shirts from the first run that I did.
Look at that.
That's awesome. That one was done by Kristen Denard because it's spelled right. Mine came from Shane Jennings
because it's not spelled right,
because it has a Z in it. In case you guys didn't know, Shane Jennings used to be in the Noise Boys
with Z's, 2 Z's, and you could know about that if you listen to his audio interview on the UnsungDreamers.com.
on her rant.
I'm gonna get on a rant.
She's been talking about this rant all week, and it's actually a good one. It's actually a good one.
It occurred to me when we were having brunch with a group of fellow musicians.
Shane actually does have beaver fever, just not really a Swiftie. I was being funny about that.
Really?
But he does have some beaver
He's
fever.
Beaver. See what he said there? Beaver
fever. Beaver fever. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You tricked me on that one.
Yeah, you tricked him. So,
you guys, Tara's been talking about this all week, and this is actually a really good rant. I've already heard it 4 times this week.
You always save your rants for the show, but
go ahead and talk about what brought it up. Your friggin' Shane Jennings, or was it Josh Poole? What brought it up?
It was the fact that I just said that you can find out about the Noise Boys and Shane Jennings on our podcast.
Oh
episodes.
Yes, this is great.
So he's episode number 16. You can go to unsungdreamers.com and find that an audio version, or anywhere you get your podcast. Just look it up and scroll through till you see episode 16. So my rant, which I might need another drink for this. Would you mind giving me a little ice and a little yummy something in there? So we were at brunch at Lindbergh's.
So we're hanging out with some friends the other day I was joking. I'm joking. It's my thing to interrupt Tara. Go ahead.
He could probably tell this better, but this is mine. So, he's a better storyteller, but this is my shit. So we're hanging
We have
out.
another story we're gonna tell. Tara's gonna tell later in the show tonight that I told her she has to tell.
Oh, really?
And so you need to stick around for that
It's my
because
$50 story?
she has. I think it's a $50 story
Alright.
she's gonna tell later, but that's later. So anyway, go ahead.
I didn't know we were going to do that tonight, but I like that. So we're hanging out at brunch. I'll say it again. Just a couple weeks ago with a bunch of musician friends, and I'm not going to mention names. I might.
Why not? I'll mention them. So we're at lunch with Reed Smith Heron and Krista Meadows and Chris Palmer. And then
John Anno joined later.
a couple people joined later, but
And Jen Palmer was there, but those three
Jen
in
Palmer was
particular.
there, but those three are the ones that you need to know that were a part of this story.
Okay, he mentioned names. Fine. Well, that's cool. So we're sitting there at brunch, and it was a lovely brunch at Lindbergh's. Their food was amazing. It was this amazing French toast that was so many flavors. It was really, really good.
And also, Tara and I just signed up today to be a part of the Disney sing-along that's happening this Sunday and next Sunday in a benefit for Lindbergh's because they had to close down because of COVID. And so we're all trying to raise some money for them to kind of stay open and kind of do their thing. And so we are going to sing some Disney songs a week from this Sunday. Anyway, all right, go ahead. Just keep going on your story.
I hope I get to the story. It's not really a story. It's just a rant. So we're sitting there at brunch, and we're eating. We're having a couple of mid-morning, early afternoon drinks. French toast is amazing. The food is great. All this goodness, fan-freaking-tastic. So at some point, Reed, just being the sweetheart that he is, you going to start talking, or am I going to tell? Okay. Reed, being the sweetheart he is, he's just like sitting there. He's like, okay, so hey, let's go around the table and like tell me about your why you got into music and why you still do it and what makes you, what's your passion for blah 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 blah. And so he kind of points his Krista tells some stuff, Chris Palmer tells some stuff, and he even tells some stuff. And so then he asks a question. I can't remember what the question was that sparked me saying this.
Can I please interrupt a little
Absolutely, because you're a better storyteller.
This was a process of like an hour and a half. Okay.
True. Yeah.
We went down there for brunch and we were just kind of hanging out and we were doing our thing. And we spent at least an hour just kind of getting in there and kind of, you sort of got to find your groove. It's like the needle of like a record player, like falling into the fucking groove. Right. So it took us like an hour to kind of get our drink on, kind of get our orders made. The place was packed. And so it took a little while to get our food. And so we've been hanging for like a little while. So it's like a couple of 2, 3, 4, Bloody Marys, and Reed was doing some shots, and we weren't getting trashed or anything. It was just more like a brunchy, and all of a sudden the good feelings started happening on a Sunday. So when he starts asking Krista Meadows, like what got her into music, he's like, I mean, so what was it? And she like jumps right in and she starts explaining things that kind of inspired her to get into music. And she by herself with her story took about 20 minutes or so telling everyone at the table, big round table we sat at, kind of what her like background was and how she got into it. And of course, Tara and I are sitting there like, yeah.
So
because she's episode
17, Krista Meadows.
17. So then it moves to Chris Palmer. Like
Chris Palmer's episode 24.
Chris Palmer's episode
May
24.
I take over?
Yes.
So so we're sitting there and we're listening. And I think I asked a question or something too. And Reed looks at me and he goes, oh, don't worry, you're next. And I was like, hang on.
Go ahead.
Go ahead if you got a better story.
No,
I don't tell stories for shit.
I'm up here excited to listen to your story. Go.
But I'm about to hit the punchline and I don't know if we're there yet.
Already?
See?
No, before they even got to you.
This is why he's here. Yes.
No.
Go on.
But
let me do my punchline.
Another 20 minutes of Chris Palmer talking about, well, the way I kind of got into it, I always was inspired by these bands and those bands in the 70s.
And my
was
parents
this,
in the military
my
and
parents
this and
I was
that.
in the military, and so I did this and that and that, and we're all at the table very much enjoying listening to her talk. So then Reed starts in and he's like, well, he's like, I mean, I played the bass. No, listen,
Stop
come
it.
on, it's fucking funny. I do it to his face. It's funny. Reed Smith Heron is the fucking best in this whole entire town. And it's just kind of fun. So anyway, he starts telling his story. And it goes on for another 15 or 20 minutes. And then that's when he's kind of turning to Tara, like, we're gonna get to your story too. And it's gonna be awesome.
Because I want to know.
We're all having a moment. Okay, the thing is, this whole table, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at that time, 6 or 7 of us at the table, we're all starting to have a moment where we're like sharing our musical journeys.
And I stopped and I went, hey guys, y'all don't listen to each other's episodes, do you? Because I said, we already know this shit about everybody. But y'all don't listen to each other's episodes. So I'm sitting there and I'm just putting it, and they all just kind of didn't say anything.
Because
they don't.
Because
they don't listen to each other's episodes.
Every single thing that they were all saying, every single thing
we knew
that they were all saying was already talked about
on their show.
On the Unsung Dreamers podcast, The Musical Journeys of the Not So Rich and Famous.
Yeah.
And so Tara and I
we knew it all.
Sitting back, listening to these people have this wonderful moment of sharing like what inspired them to get into music. And we already have been through it.
It's like watching a rerun. It was nice, but something you had seen already. We knew every fucking thing, and they're all like surprised by this. And wow, that's amazing. That's great. Oh, that's amazing. You're so special. And we're like, you don't listen to each other's episodes.
Before Tara lost her
Fuck
shit.
me.
Before Tara lost her shit, there was like this moment. They're like, they are truly having a great time. Like they were moments away from saying, we should start a podcast.
Probably. They probably were moments away.
They were moments away from having this amazing idea to maybe have somewhere where they could tell their stories. They were just having such a great time. And it was right in front of Tara and I. We're just like watching it all happen and we're watching it unfold. Kind of like when Marty McFly was up on the hill with Doc and he was watching the terrorists gun the Doc down and he saw it all happen and he kind of knew that it was already going to you know what I'm saying? We're just sitting there at the table just watching Krista and Chris and Reed like
share their stories,
having a wonderful Sunday
such a great moment of
brunch,
get to know each other. It's so great.
Getting to know each other and getting to hear like how they got into it and what inspired them and all these things.
And it's like our fucking podcast is something.
And we're sitting there like episode 18,
episode
24, 14,
episode
number 12. Like, obviously, you guys don't listen to what the fuck we're doing. Otherwise, you would already know the answer.
Oh, but we have
such
questions. Unity. Our musicians are all united. We're united in this. We're united, but you're not listening to each other's fucking stories. I am sitting here losing my shit internally at that table, just like dudes, brothers and sisters at this table. Y'all ain't listen.
Yet another moment that made us think, why are we doing this?
I know. It's like, is it a waste of fucking time?
What the fuck's the point?
Our numbers are decent for every single episode, and it ain't you fuckers. It ain't you guys listening to each other's fucking shows. It is just their parents and their brothers and their sisters and their kids. And why am I still getting that kind of notification when it?
It was pretty funny.
It was annoying.
It was pretty funny,
but it was funny. I say that with love. I say it all with love.
So anyway, so
listen to each other's fucking episodes. God.
Yeah, the bigger
Jesus.
counter to all this is just like you really wouldn't believe the fucking content we already have. And how many we got over there?
Oh, there's like including the video ones and
Doesn't matter. What's the number on that bottom?
37 is at the bottom.
There's 37 different interviews of people and their entire life story. Listen, I have gone on to like, iTunes and tried to find books, like biographies, like anything I can about different people that I'm interested in, right? So there's like books on whatever, what's that lady always say, Audible.
Check out Audible.
Audible within the mañana. Audible. It's basically a big company that does a lot of audiobooks. Anyway, you can go download an audio book about like the life story of whoever. the life story of like whoever, right? Whoever. Axl Rose, fucking Bono from YouTube. It doesn't matter. And you can find one that's like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours to 3, and it's a $19.99 book. You gotta pay $20 to get this 2.5 hour, read by so and so and written by so and so, and it's actually this whole life story of whoever. And our podcast is basically the same thing. They're about the same 2 hours. We're not charging $19.99, but it's the same thing, except you can get the basic biography of Chris Palmer, or the basic biography of Krista Meadows, or the biography of Reed Smith Herman. Do any of you know that his bass was named after his sister? Oh, you didn't?
Who passed
Well, then
away?
maybe you should listen to his episode.
Yes. Listen to each other's episodes, people.
So that when he posts on Facebook that his bass got stolen, you would be like, holy shit! The bass that was named after your sister? Yes! God, dude, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
The Russ Weatherby episode was epic.
It was epic, Shane.
But unfortunately, we had to take that one down for reasons we cannot disclose right now.
True.
But
we still have it in case we can ever put it back.
Yeah, Shane, if you want to come over and drink whiskey and listen to Russ's episode here, we can do that, but we can't make it public anymore. But anyway.
Oh, I see this. Look at that one. Asked me about Lester Moran and the Cadillac Cowboys. You're a huge fan. Are you, Shane? I am so proud that you know who that is.
All right. Tara gets the floor.
I'm not sure Dan even knows who that is.
I don't think I do.
Interesting. So I don't know all the backstory of Lester Moran, and it's Lester Moran. It's not Lester Moran. It's Moran and the Cadillac Cowboys. They were a country group. I think their first album went plywood, maybe cardboard. No, their first album went cardboard.
I have a record that went pleather.
And their second album went plywood. So I think they did really, really well for themselves. And they were huge hit in the late 60s, early 70s, mid 70s, I think. Mid 70s, I think. Lester Moran and the Cadillac Cowboys were the alter egos of the Statler brothers.
Oh my God. We're going Statler again, aren't we?
Yeah. I didn't do it this time.
Way to go, Shane.
I didn't do that this time. I didn't bring it up. Shane brought it up, but I'm so glad you do. It's not a big story, but go Google that shit. And I actually asked Harold, God rest his soul, one time on a show, I was like, how come you guys just don't break into a skit with Lester Moran and the Cadillac Cowboys? And he was like, no, we're not doing that. So I guess the older they got a little serious, and he didn't say any more about it, and I didn't ask. So I'm not going to bug him. I'm not going to bug him about it. So I just decided never to say anything again, but it's hilarious shit. If you can go find it, there are photos on the internet. There are all kinds of good stuff, good stuffs, good things. Yeah. Go check it out. Lester Moran and the Cadillac Cowboys. It'll be fun. Oh, that's where the saying, if you've ever been in a country band, that's where the saying, kick her off there, Wichita, because the drummer's name was Wichita. So if you ever heard that on stage playing country music or any kind of music, and you heard somebody say, kick her off there, Wichita, That's where that comes from. So nice. Thank you, Shane, for that little tidbit.
Yeah, that was a nice little.
I want to throw this one up here. Look at Julia says, please never stop the show. I may be a little late to the party, but I need this show. Thank you, Julia. We love you, honey.
Jared says we look better than ever with our new hookup.
With our new cable that he brought over. Thank you, Jared, again. Great. Good to know. So,
yeah, so back to Tara's rant. All you musicians out there need to start listening to other musicians' podcasts on our show, and you'd be surprised what you might learn. We got some fucking kick-ass shit. Give me that list.
You want that list?
Yeah, give me that list to my face. I want it right next to my facial face. Listen here. We got Kanita Silva, Marty Jones, Stevie Newman, Joe Dillstrom, Sista Lucille, Paul Tomlinson, Heather Volz, Cindy Tucker, Eddie Hines, Creek Rocks, David Frizzell, Justin Larkin, Paul Carson, Shane Jennings, Krista Meadows, Bob Davidson, Clinton Hausman, Bobby Hoskins, Monty Lawrence, Ivy Schulte, Savvy J, Ron Hill, Chris Palmer, Donnie Ray Stevens, Reed Smith Heron, Russ Weatherby. Well, Russ Weatherby's not available anymore. Orrin Thornton, Aaron Gabrielle Powell, Eric Gwynn, Kristen Denar from the new band Damsel, which I just got one of their first release t-shirts. Kim Painter. You want to learn about Kim Painter? We got her right on our show.
Yep.
Dear Lord, episode number 32. Jody Guy Cottongim. Are you kidding? That guy's a beast in this town. Steve Muller. Great interview. Jay Stevens. Hello. Yeah. The Dan Fritz Light. We had, I'm joking. It's a joke. Jay Stevens is killing me right now. Anyway, Galactic Thrust was on the show. Nathan Bryce was on the show. We have got interviews coming up from John Dillon and fucking John Volz and
a mysterious guest we're talking about.
I can't mention one we're working on right now, and it's going to be so good, as well as many, many others. You guys ought to go learn about these people, man. It's really, 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 really fun.
Yeah. So
did you know that Justin Larkin started learning how to play music and wanting to play guitar because he got hit by a fucking truck on his skateboard, and he was wheelchair bound for months and decided that he was so bored that he would like to learn how to play guitar? Did you not know that? Did you not?
We do.
Did you not? Well, you should go listen to it.
Especially you other musicians. I'm so
Mood Ring Circus. Have you heard of them? Have you heard of them?
So disappointed that people don't.
The reason why Justin Larkin plays guitar is because he was hit by a truck when he was skateboarding. A truck. Ladies and gentlemen, a truck. His leg was crushed and he was wheelchair bound, and he learned how to play guitar.
That's what Justin Larkin did. And you can learn about that.
These are great stories
on our show.
What other great stories do we have?
Several. There are.
Dear Lord, did you know Ron Hill actually climbed the water tower over on Cherry and Glenstone and painted his band name on the water tower overnight?
Did you know? Did you know
Ron Hill did that? The drummer? Do you guys know Ron Hill, the drummer? Yeah, climbed the water tower right over here on Cherry and Glenstone and painted his band logo on the fucking water tower, and then had to climb back down in the middle of the night. Are you kidding? Come on, man. There's some really, really good stuff.
Yeah.
There's some really, really good stuff.
So whether you're like the normal spectator type person or a musician in this town, there is a plethora of information about each other.
All these interviews are available on our podcast.
You should really.
So we've been doing these live chats just to bullshit and have fun and kind of have some laughs, but
we'll continue it.
We've got a whole nother group of shits over here that we're going to start doing again that you guys need to go back and listen to and learn from. Man, it's freaking awesome.
Right.
You guys want to know why? Do you want to know why Marty Jones is so passionate about taking photos of you? Do you want to know why he's so passionate to show up at your shows and take your photos for nothing and post them on his page and do everything he can to make you look good? I'll tell you what, right now, there's a story behind it. There's a huge story behind it. You could go learn about it in episode number 3 with Marty Jones. I'm telling you.
You want to know why Kanita Silva sings her heart out and has this passion to keep going no matter what? Episode number 2.
Yeah, and do you want to learn who the Noise Boys are? Then go back and listen to St. Jennings episode number 16.
Yes.
Listen, man, there's some really cool stuff. Seriously, though, we're kind of being funny and we're kind of giving you some shit, but there is some really, really, really fun stuff to go back and listen to.
Oh, funny, Krista. You're funny.
Don't even.
I'm not. She says it's a joke.
Okay.
She's
all
just
right.
everything is jokes.
It's just a joke.
It's just a joke.
Oh, Dad, even on your deathbed, you're still making jokes.
Ah, Jody, yes. Jody brought us a whole thing of pixie sticks. I think the last 2 just got eaten.
This
last
is
week.
so great. Jody Guy Cottingham just left a comment. We weren't supposed to call people out.
But
No, he did leave a comment that he just loves candy. Do you guys know Jody's story behind his candy? Because you can find it out on episode number 33. Oh, yes. Do you know why he had to be number 33? You could go learn that on episode number 33.
Don't tell him.
I'm not going to tell him. Go back and listen to people's stories. It was just so funny hanging out at Lindbergh's with Chris and Krista and Reed, and they're all just like, oh my God.
Tell me about yourself.
Like, oh my God, really?
I didn't know that.
You started playing when you were young? Oh my
Really?
God. And I'm just like,
Where were you born?
Are you guys kidding me right now? Are you joking on me?
That's what we're bitching about right now, Krista, if you weren't here earlier.
Because we've already told these stories. Why don't you guys log on and fucking figure them out?
Check that shit out. Our comments were being stupid a second ago, but I think we're back on track.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I think we're back on track. Anywho. So yeah, go listen to each other's shows.
Put Doug Sims' comment up
All
there.
right. I will do that.
The artist not listening to the podcast and talking about all the stories you already talked about is like getting the answers to a test and not using them. That's a great point.
Thank you, Doug.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We still had a great time at our brunch, but I mean,
Sure.
it just was almost humorous.
I love those human beings. So it was great. Don't
give
me
me Jody Guy Cottingham's drum
All
set.
right, hang on.
Or the Bugs, either one. We can
I
do
think
this right now. We can
both.
do this right now.
All right.
And if you guys have not listened to our podcast, you have no idea what the hell is going on here, but you should. I think the Bugs are actually funner than the damn drum set.
What?
Check this shit out. Okay, so Jody collects drums, even like these kinds of drums. Not necessarily drums in general, just drums.
Figures, like figurines.
Figurines, everything else. And he gave us this drum set when he was on our show. So we have it right up here on our studio monitors. But what's even better than that, you guys, if you would listen to his fucking podcast episode number 33, you would know why he's number 33. And you would also know that he does more than just playing drums. So check this shit out. He made these.
He does art as well.
And he made them specifically for me and Tara.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand this? So this one's me. See? It's got the big glasses.
Clever, huh?
Look at the big glasses. And he's kind of more like he's a black bug. He's kind of like
he's a boy.
He's a black sheep.
He's definitely a boy bug.
He's kind of a black bug, and he puts them on these sticks. So this one's like Dan. Look at the big Dan glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit of homage to the Johnny Q days.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Dan bug. Jody Guy Cottingham made these himself. So watch the episode and listen.
And maybe he'll get it.
He also made this bug for Tara.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if the camera's going to show it well, but this bug is very like
very purpley,
violety,
very violety.
And purple.
Yeah.
See, the eyes are even purple.
Yep.
The bug is like look at this cool shit, man. Look at this cool shit. So, Krista, next time you're at Lindbergh's and you're hanging out with Jody Guy Cottingham, don't just be like, oh, so
tell me about yourself.
do you do anything besides play drums? Maybe you would know.
If you listen to everybody, each other's episodes.
We're just playing. We love you, Springfield.
We love you all, but we just got to give some shit. I love this. We are getting more and more photos sent in, so I'm doing my best.
Do we have another damsel shirt?
No.
Oh.
Hang on. Don't even.
I've got the first press. This is the first release press of the damsel shirts. Yes, we did have Bobo Davidson on our show. Go and learn how much of a life change he's gone through. It's been awesome.
It's pretty awesome. We caught him in that. Yeah. Well, yeah. I won't even give that shit away because you just gotta.
I actually have another gift that Jody Guy Cotton Gim gave us, but I actually showed it like 2 weeks ago, and so I'm not going to show it to you again because you need to go learn. Damn, you guys piss me off. What's the point of doing this if y'all ain't going to go listen to each other's stories? Did you know Terry used to sing with the Statler Brothers?
Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, Josh Poole that had the also the same first run damsel shirt as you.
Yes.
He said he got his Johnny Q shirt out as well.
Oh, he did.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, Josh. I haven't seen that shirt in forever. That is one of the very first ones that we ever printed. How did you get that, man?
I know, it's crazy. Look at that. That is incredible.
Oh my gosh. Josh Poole, man, he's on the cutting edge.
He's on the cutting edge of awesome.
He's on the cutting
yes.
edge.
So
I haven't seen that shirt in forever.
And so I also got another photo sent.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, this is the best photo ever.
It is.
I've seen this photo.
This is
so
either...
wait before you show this.
You can set this up. You know what it is.
Both of these guys have been on our podcast. Mm-hmm. Both of these guys. You can listen to both of their musical journeys and how they got into what they do. And they are both drummers, and both of their stories are amazing. And I don't know what else to say.
They're both drummers.
Other than who sent you this?
Shane did.
Okay. I don't know what else to say.
Let me double check.
Than to check this fucking photo out because it is the best. And both of these guys are on our show, and you can listen to their entire, pretty much close to their entire lives, musical journeys right here on the Unsung Dreamers podcast. Go to iTunes and find it. Check out this photo.
And Shane says they could practically be twins.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
They almost look exactly alike.
And this was the first time they met.
Yes.
There it is. There is no photoshopping. This is a real photo. There is no photoshopping has happened in the making of this photo.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously.
That is the best.
This is so fucking cool. I love this picture. This is like it's one of your favorite pictures for sure.
It is. Two very fantastic drummers in this town. The guy on the, can I say left? Am I looking at the screen?
I think so.
The guy that's closer to me.
The tall guy. You can just say the tall guy.
The tall one.
It's super easy. Just do that.
The tall one is Jody Guy Cotton Gim, and the shorter one is Shane Jennings from the new band Damsel, who just gave me one of their very first release T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And Jody Guy Cotton Gim from currently from the Papa Green Shoes.
The Papa Green Shoes. You gonna say the Papa Green Shoes band?
I did say the Papa Green Shoes. Well, because he's been in like 600 bands since he was 11. You would know that if you listen to our podcast. If you listen to the podcast.
Is that getting old?
And so I use the word the because I'm like, well, now he's from the Papa Green Shoes. Listen, that taller dude was playing music before half of you even knew how to play a fucking note. You would know that if you would listen to our podcast.
I am so happy right now. I was hoping this would be a good freaking.
You wouldn't believe the cool shit we got on our show, and we're getting ready to relaunch those audio interviews with some new people here coming up soon.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to tell you who we've been contacting, but about 5 to 10 more people doing interviews, and we're kind of working on the schedules and what day we're going to do them.
Right.
And it's going to be awesome.
Yep. And we're gonna probably stick to the audio format for those because video is fun, but we're gonna maybe reserve the live feed for obviously this show every Thursday and maybe do some live fun stuff on location. Maybe just a special issue. I don't know. I think the live stuff is better suited for special occasions, but I think the interviews are still going to stick with the audio format only.
Well, yeah.
On occasion, we might
gonna
do
have all
something else.
kinds of.
We have one more T-shirt. Kinda.
We have another T-shirt.
Yep. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, this is so great. The Denzel.
Oh my God, I haven't.
Listen, man, these Denzel shirts are going to be so valuable when those guys blow up. It's going to be amazing.
But you see what's there?
I didn't. Yes, the Denzel.
It's Denzel.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh my God, there's another one. Hang on.
We have another Denzel shirt.
We're having so much fun with this.
Who sent that?
Jared sent.
Oh my God. We have another Denzel shirt. Denzel.
Yeah. And
I didn't know these shirts were like, I thought I had the only one, but man, these are really just.
They're flying off the shelves. Look at this
They're
one.
flying off the shelves.
Look
Look at that one. Oh my God. That's a great shirt with the pink font. This
I like
is amazing.
It's an amazing shirt.
This is totally amazing.
Who
is that guy?
Can I make a disclaimer?
He looks like a
super
what?
quick. We are not making fun of the band Damsel. I hope everybody knows that.
What do you mean? I'm the exact opposite of making fun of them. I got their goddamn shirt.
But in this day and age, people take things so seriously and they're so
Oh my
sensitive
God,
and all this
people.
shit.
If you're going to take everything so
I just wanted to
seriously.
make sure everybody knows we are having fun with our friends in the band Damsel. We are having a great time promoting the fucking shit out of this band that's just getting started.
We're hanging out with Shane. He's
I
in the
know.
band.
Okay,
We're not making fun. He knows we're not making fun.
Be clear. I just want
they're just sending it
clear.
to us in Messenger.
Just
Krista.
in Messenger.
Do you have a Damsel shirt?
Do you have a Damsel shirt, Krista?
Krista must have a Damsel
Holy
shirt.
shit.
I think.
God bless
Just
America.
send it to us in private in Facebook Messenger.
Maybe you don't have the first issue. Maybe
Shane Jennings said the black market is killing my profit margin. Jared said she looks good in that Damsel shirt. That last bitch we just had up, I know. Show that girl again.
The girl?
Yeah, show that girl again.
The girl sent me a better picture of that same shirt. So hang on a second.
Okay.
Let me get this one going.
Show that bitch again.
All
this
right.
bitch looks like a Karen if I've ever seen a Karen. I'll tell you that right now. Put it up.
I'm getting there. It takes me just a second to get all this mousy shit going on. Look at this one. This is an even better version of the same shirt. That girl.
Look at that bitch.
Look at that bitch right there. What a hottie, right? What a
Oh, she looks like she needs to get laid or something.
She looks like she needs a nose job.
Oh. What a schnoz. What is it? Schnoz. Look at the schnoz on that bitch. That's crazy.
Thank you, Shane. Yes, if you're not laughing and having a good time, then you need to loosen the hell up. Thank you, Shane. I just had to say that earlier because some people might be popping in going, why are they making fun of that band? We're not.
Fuck them. We're not making fun. We're all having a good time,
it's a great time, and we appreciate these new T-shirts.
Humor can bring us all together just as much as music can, guys.
Jared says that last girl has a purty mouth, and she's buff.
It's a buff little bitch.
Oh my God, we have so much fun on this show. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. We are so happy you guys are joining us. We're not done yet. We're not signing off. I'm just saying, thank you guys for being here right now. You guys make it all happen every Thursday night at 7. We appreciate you so much. We're having too much freaking fun. I love it. Jared says that schnoz. Oh, he put schnoz. Look at that. Sorry, you're typing.
No, that's still schnoz, isn't it?
It's schnoz.
Schnoz?
Look, that's schnoz. I mean, I like that. It's a new
schnoz.
word.
I think he meant. He just got so excited he typed too fast and didn't check it before he sent it.
He said he actually LOL'd after needing a nose job. I'm just saying. Yeah, so did Dan.
You like how Tara puts comments up for 2 seconds and you ain't got a chance to read them? It's awesome.
It's just short. We'll learn to read fucking faster.
I swear to God, if Krista Meadows sends in her picture of her Damsel shirt, this is gonna. I'm
gonna die. I'm gonna die because it's gonna be good.
Because I didn't know there was this many going around. I really thought I had the only one.
Yeah.
This is the first off the press. It's still warm. It's still warm. No, listen to
Oh,
it. Look, this is
God.
great. Unless he did it on purpose. Jared said, laughing my ass off. My Fintkers hate me.
Wait. Let me bring up.
He misspelled Fintkers when he was trying to give him shit for typing himself too fast. My Fintkers hate me. Fintkers. Damn! My Fintkers!
My fingers suck.
Quit typing so fast, Jared. Check your shit before you send it with your Fintkers.
Oh my God, that's so good. Damn, my fingers hate me. Oh gosh. There's a big part of me that wishes all of you right here in the studio with us.
Oh my God, Jared's Fintkers.
His fingers.
If I have a schnoz, you have Fintkers.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
I'm tired now.
He
from
was actually
laughing.
trying to fix it. He was trying to explain, and then he still said Fintkers.
And he still says it's all in the script. It's all in the script.
It's all the script, folks.
That was all there. That was page 3
Bullshit.
of his taking notes for tonight's Unsung Dreamers show.
Bullshit. Hey, he mentioned it earlier, but I'm actually really excited to be on the Audio Rose podcast this Sunday night, starting at 5:00. We are going to do this thingy that Jared does. We're going to compare kind of the two pinnacle records of the two major singers, Brian Johnson and Bon Scott. These two records right here were probably the shit for each of those singers.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the band recorded shit tons of other stuff, but we can all agree that Highway to Hell and Back in Black were probably the the record from each of those singers. And I'm going to be on the Audio Rose podcast this Sunday at 5:00, trying to figure out which one of these records is the ultimate best record. I'll be honest, I think I already know my answer, but I'm going to go through the show and I am going to kind of do it that way.
You're going in a little partial, huh?
I'm going to go in a little, but no, I'm going to go in fucking let's do it the real way. Let's do it the right way. I'm willing to go that. Do we have another?
We have another
Denzel shirt.
We have another dedicated fan. That's what I'm going to say about this one.
Oh,
this is another.
All right, we got something else here.
Dedicated fan.
A tattoo? There's already a Denzel tattoo?
Yep.
Holy shit.
We have a dedicated damsel fan right freaking here. I'm going to get this one up.
Oh. She already got a tattoo?
Hang on.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
This is amazing, man. Denzel is going to blow up. There's already fans out there getting tattoos.
Yep.
And I've already got the first run of their shirts.
And she's all she even put a little caption on her photo.
Oh, this is incredible.
This hot bitch. I know it's weird to say.
Let people see. Shane, are you watching? There's already people getting tattoos of Denzel.
God bless America.
Would you quit downloading that picture?
Well, it's being a dick. Hang on. There it is.
There it is.
All right. Hey, I'm doing this on the fly. There's no scripts.
There's no scripts.
Are we ready to see this, bitch?
Yes. Are you guys ready? Because believe it or not, before this band has ever even played their first show, there's already fans getting tattoos.
I'm reading some comments real quick. All right. She says as soon as she saw the photo of the other shirts, this is what she decided to do. Mm-hmm. Pussies. Fucking pussies. Yeah. Look at that.
Krista don't play
with that. She went and got herself.
Yeah, we all know. Look the proportion of that photo is cool. It looks like we're all three here.
Oh yeah, it does. Hey.
She don't play. Krista's already got a fucking tattoo, bitches.
It's okay that it's backwards. Don't worry about that. We get it.
Sorry, it's backwards, but you can tell it's damn.
Is the photo backwards or is the tattoo backwards? Because that would be edgy if the whole tattoo was backwards.
No regrets. She has no girts.
No regrets. No regrets right there. She has no regrets. because she loves her some damsel. Oh my God, this is so much fun.
Oh, no regrets.
No regrets right there with her tattoo.
I got my damsel tattoo. I'm ready to go see a show.
Oh,
Opening
so
for the Dirty
good.
Saints.
Opening for the Dirty Saints coming soon.
Coming soon. I saw somebody asking online today. It's like, oh, where's your first show? And Kristen was all like, to be determined or whatever, to be denounced.
She said,
I'm like, wherever the Dirty Saints are playing next. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's an easy one. Come on, let's play some trivia. Where is the first Demzel show?
Yeah.
No regrets. That was fantastic.
She said it again with exclamation points. She's like, shit.
Ah, shit.
Damn it. All right. You think that's just Sharpie?
Josh is going to the junk drawer and grabbing a Sharpie.
Yep. Right. He's like, I'm gonna get my Sharpie. And then you can go to the tattoo artist and have that permanently placed on your arm, like that woman.
I can't believe there's
right
already a Demzel tattoo. This is crazy.
I know, it's crazy. That's how cool they're gonna be. They're out of the gate.
Hey, you got props from Shane Jennings. He said that's a badass tattoo.
Did you get that done at the booth at Hootentown? Oh, I love our people. Oh my God, you people are the best.
We almost went to Hootentown, Shane.
We almost did.
We almost did, but all the rain scared us off.
Yeah, it was gonna rain all day. It was gonna rain on our parade.
Tara was gonna enter the wet t-shirt contest.
I was 100%. That is not a lie.
But she probably would have been like 30 years older than all the other girls entering, so it might have been weird. I don't know. I still think you would have won.
I don't know. It depends upon what else I was wearing.
It's a wet t-shirt contest. You
Right.
wear like a white t-shirt. I
But
don't know.
everybody that does a wet t-shirt contest always like breaks down to a fucking bikini and shit. And these little skinny 25-year-olds are like, look at me.
I think you just bring your shit. Like, here's what I am.
Bikers would love me. They would. And that's what Hootentown Rally was.
Yeah, man. Shane is the one that gave Krista the tattoo.
Oh, is that it? Is that it?
Now Shane's
now
secrets
it
are
makes
out.
sense. Now it makes
Shane's
sense.
secrets are out. See, Shane, you trying to live all privately. See, fucking Krista don't care. She'll tell the truth. She'll tell us that you gave her that tattoo
right.
at Hootentown.
Right. I didn't know you were a tattoo artist, which maybe you're still not, but let's look at that again.
Look at that. Look at Shane's work.
Look at Shane's work. Look at that. And I like how edgy it is. Freaking That's so good. Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Oh, Krista Meadows has given me many laughs.
Many laughs, many joy hours of laughingness.
Oh my God.
What else we got over here? Fuck yeah, girl. That's what Jules says. Yeah.
Jared said, I think Dan had a blouse just like that he used to wear in Machine Gun Symphony. Which blouse?
Which blouse? Like this?
Oh, probably that one you have on.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess.
It's got skulls on it.
No, he's actually completely right. I had a shirt and I don't even have it anymore. I had a shirt that was exactly like that. Not the exact same print, but it was black and it was thin and it had skulls all over it. It had skulls all over it. You're completely right. See, Jared was always checking me out.
He was always checking Dan out.
He was always like,
even when he hated you, he was
all like,
do you know that? Because if you listen to the interviews on our podcast,
you would know that.
You would know that.
If you would listen.
If you listen to the interviews.
Episode number, while I'm yelling, episode number.
Where the fuck is he? Where's he at?
You don't have him on here.
I don't have him on here. The fuck is his number? Jared, what's your number? God bless America.
Oh my God, you don't have
Moment is gone. I ruined it by not having him on there. Is he not?
He's not on the fucking list. Anyway, Jared.
It's not
34, 35. He might be after he might be 38.
He might be 38. Yeah, maybe.
Anyway.
Maybe I made that list. Yeah, he's laughing at us now. Anyway.
Dan had a long sleeve black skull shirt. You are completely right about that. And I have no idea where that shirt is right now. But anyway.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is a good show. I like
Does Shane Jennings have a Love Bomb tramp stamp?
That's what really? Is that what he said?
What did he say?
Oh, Shane says he gave himself
a Love Bomb tramp stamp.
with that same off brown looking Sharpie or color that was used on Chris's. He's number 38, you scandalous bitches.
You scandalous bitches, I'm number 38.
Jared is number 38. So yeah.
We literally stopped the list at 30.
I must have made that list before we actually posted yours.
With Nathan Bryce. How about that picture of Nathan Bryce, huh?
What
with the no
hottie
shirt,
patati.
her, and the her.
Yeah.
He was all like her.
He was like and ha.
He was all like her.
with his muscles and his. Okay. Anyway.
If you guys listen to Nathan Bryce episode, you would know that he had a life event that happened to him that changed him forever, and gave him the inspiration to stop drinking for the last fucking 10 years. You wouldn't know that if you listen to his story, which is amazing. You would also know why he's
and he's all
looking all good and lost all his weight.
That's right.
Tune in the audio podcast this Sunday to see video proof of Dan in that black sky.
Oh, I know firsthand that Jared on the Audio Roast podcast is like a pro finding video.
Oh, he probably has some damn picture of me.
Yeah.
We're probably going to get it here.
No, he said tune in to the Audio Roast podcast on Sunday. That's what he's saying. Look at that.
There probably is pictures.
And he's calling it a blouse. He's not going to call it a shirt.
No, it was very. I think it was Marla's. That's probably where it's at. It's still in her closet.
Yeah.
No, I think it was my other wife's.
Shane.
I've already told you guys I don't like ex-wife.
Yeah.
What?
Former wife or
I got a full-on robot chubby looking at Nathan. Yeah, right.
I know. Isn't he beautiful?
Nathan was looking all good.
Yeah. Going shirtless a lot. Even his family barbecue pictures, he's all shirtless and shit. Yes, I've looked.
Well, when you lose weight and you start feeling good, it's like, you want to
looked.
kind of show it off. Girls do it, guys do it. Come on, we're all the same.
I admit it.
I'm getting close. People keep telling me like, "Oh man, you're losing weight," and I'm just like, "Well, I'm still not sure that it's not that I'm dying." So that's not necessarily a good thing just yet.
Thanks for the compliments, but I don't know. I'm not doing anything. I might be dying.
I've never dropped weight like this in my life, so I really don't know why it's happening. And so it could be because I'm dying. I really don't know.
Which is going to be terrible if you are.
Well,
Jesus.
I mean, it'll be terrible. It'll be terrible. And you guys will all have this video to play above my casket at the church. It'll be funny because I'll just be like, well, I might be dying. And then it'll be playing above my actual casket.
We'll all friggin' laugh. And
so I actually don't know why I'm losing weight because I'm not trying and I'm not working out and I'm not doing any of that. But yes, I have probably dropped 10 or 20 pounds in the last year and I don't know why. So it could be because I'm dying. Listen, I keep it real.
Thank you, Jared.
I keep it real, boo. Dan's losing weight and hair. Okay. All right. Just do everything you can to tear me down, Jared. Just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really know.
Shane Jennings says, I look like a fat fire hydrant. No, you don't.
A fat fire hydrant.
Why is it?
Oh my God. Who in the group can do some cartooning? I want someone to draw Shane Jennings as a fat fire hydrant. I'm going to have to deal. Love it. It's a great joke. Shane Jennings, the fat fire hydrant.
And self-deprecation is like the funniest shit ever. So, whatever. Oh my God. That's so fun. So fun. You guys are making it. Good. You guys are making the show tonight. This is fantastic.
All right. So who wants to hear Tara's $20 story? It's been mentioned a time or two on the show, but she's never actually told the story. And I'll be honest with you, I might interrupt her because she's just not very good at telling the story. Like if she tells it, she'll be done in like 15 to 30 seconds. But when you hear the story, you'll know that it should have been. No, fucking listen. I just remembered one detail about it. I just remembered a detail about it. This is a $50 story. Ooh. And it is fucking, it's I wish I had more details about it so I could tell it for her
I hope I give the right details.
because there's the detail. The detail.
There's a lot of details.
No, there's not. Well, at least not what you told me, unless you got some new stuff to tell me.
No.
There's a detail in this story that is so fucking over the top. It's unbelievable. It is a $50 story, and it has to do with Tara, and it has to do with Bret Michaels, and it's not what you think. It's something else, and it's fucking amazing. And I might jump in and interrupt. I don't really know for sure, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
So you better set this up right.
You know the story, so if I don't,
I don't know the whole story. I don't know how you got there. I don't know how stuff happened. It's on sale for about $16.25. That's right.
so you can go to
Go
Venmo.
now. Who
You can
wants
go
to
to
hear the story?
Venmo or PayPal
$16.25.
or Patreon.
If we get a Venmo right now for $10, Tara will tell you
I'll
a
tell you
story,
this story. Do
that has to do with Bret Michaels.
Oh, there's that.
Listen, I'll bait this shit.
All right.
Bret Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you like 2 or 3 points here.
Some of you are already Patreon members, so
It
thank
involves Tara
you. Mm-hmm.
and Bret Michaels
Mm-hmm.
and alone time
Mm-hmm.
and a guitar and a song. Do we have another tattoo?
We have another tattoo.
Okay,
real,
before
real
we get
quick.
into the
It's because we're waiting on a donation, you know?
yeah, we need a
Yeah, it's gonna come on that phone, which is we're using as a camera. But all right, we have another. It looks like we have another tattoo.
This is a tattoo on the forehead? Oh my gosh, this damsel band is going to be huge. There's already 2 tattoos in town,
I know.
and now apparently one of them is right on the forehead. Unbelievable, these guys.
Look at this.
Look at this. And that's Josh Poole.
That's
I know
Josh
who he
Poole.
is.
He's a prominent musician in this town, and he's got a damsel tattoo on his
He's going to
forehead.
get on stage and play. Well, I mean, he has to. He's
Yep.
got a fucking
It's-
damsel
yep.
tattoo on his stage, spelled Shane Jennings style. Unbelievable.
Spelled just like your T-shirt, or kind of.
Unbelievable. Yeah, it's the same as my t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Josh, man, that takes a lot of guts, man. It takes
That-
a lot of guts. And I know you've got some bands in your past that you've always loved, but you just went for it with the damsel thing. This
He
is
totally
this
did.
is fantastic, guys. We have got some great shirts and tattoos, and oh my gosh. After he saw Krista's tattoo, he was just like,
he just went out and got it.
I'm
apparently.
going right now to
That's
up the ante
crazy.
on Krista. I'll tell you that.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah, Jared paid his monthly dues with the Ethernet cable, so he deserves the story. That's a very true,
All right.
fair point.
All
right.
right.
All right. Please tell this story right.
If anybody listened to our episode of the podcast on Unsung Dreamers,
Episode number 1, you would know if you listened to it.
you would know that I was married at 18 to my high school sweetheart, and I was already going to go attend Cincinnati, University of Cincinnati, the Conservatory of Music in Cincinnati. So the wedding was in late June, and by July 4th, we were driving to Cincinnati. I'm trying to set it up. I'm trying to make it a story.
It's good.
All right,
No, this is
okay.
good so far.
This kind of sets the picture. So, small town girl, town of 500. I actually lived in the town of 100 people. Farm girl since I'm 10. Married my high school sweetheart. Head off to Cincinnati, the big town, which is a big town considering where I came from. If you've ever been to Cincinnati, it's a pretty big town. Go to college, start working. The husband is working. We get a little apartment, blah, blah, blah. Okay. As a lot of first young marriages go, this one did not work out. We were separated by our first anniversary. So separated means in June/July of 1989, I was separated. So I'm working at this place. And I think I was still at Arby's then. No, I had moved to Execucall. So this was a little bit later. Let me change that. I think I was working at Execucall. And so I had a group of girl friends, and they, you know how girls are? You know how girls are? They're like, you need to get out. You need to meet people. You're only, I think I was only 19. I was literally only 19 at the time. You need to get out. You need to do stuff. You need to, I wasn't drinking. I never partied in high school. I didn't know what partying was. I literally didn't know what partying was. I went to a party one time in high school and didn't know what to do. I was literally sitting there just didn't know what to do. Nothing. So I never went to any more parties. It wasn't my style. It wasn't my style back then. Y'all know me now, and you're like, really, really? No, I was
Well,
not a
I mean,
partier.
your Wild Oats came out later,
Much later.
as mine did.
So I'm separated, looking at divorce. I'm still going to college. I'm still working and working on a vocal performance major, blah, blah, blah. So the girls are like, okay, so we have this place downtown. It's like really cool. Let's go check it out.
Are you talking about Springfield or
No.
Cincinnati?
Cincinnati.
Okay.
I was in Cincinnati. There's a really cool rock club called Bogarts. I think it still actually exists. I'm pretty sure it still actually exists in Cincinnati. And it was, if I would describe it, it would be much like the Outland is. It was very divey. It was very rock and roll. It was very scary to me because I didn't do this. I didn't go to bars. I didn't go out. I didn't do partying. I didn't do anything. But there was girls who were like, and so this girlfriend of mine's like, you need to wear this, and she gives me this mini skirt, like a little denim mini skirt thing, and some blouse, and I, anyway. So I put on this outfit and this little mini skirt, and we go. And where they said we were going was Bogarts, and they said Poison is in concert. And it was like, oh, Poison. I think I know them. I think they do that, like that song, "Talk Dirty to Me" or something, or something like that. And they were like, you don't. Yes,
WKRP in Cincinnati.
that's right. That's right. There was not a WKRP, but there was a WKRC, which was the television station where Jerry Springer was a anchor on the news. Just saying, back when I was there. Side note to that, a nice little time, little nugget in the
You're
story.
getting better.
I'm getting better because I'm hanging out with this guy. So the girls say, "Okay, we'll drive." And when you go with friends, and now I can't say that these were my best friends. I can't say they were like I knew them my whole life. Blah blah blah. I just knew them. And what is shitty right now is I cannot think of their names. Oh my God, I can't think of their names. I'm such an asshole. If anybody watches it, you're smoking in the studio.
I am.
Fuck that. Get the fuck out.
No, go.
Oh my God. You're an asshole.
Just go.
So we go and they drive and we get in line and whatever, and this Poison. I guess they were pretty big in 1989. I can't remember exactly what month it was or anything like that. So, but I think they had gone from that makeup glam thing to just being rockers. I think that's the era.
By 89, I
Yeah.
would think they were still pretty glammed up.
Were they?
By 89? I mean, I could see how they were not. Well, 89 though. I would think they were, maybe Jared could help. I would think they were pretty big in 89.
I can't remember
But
exactly.
if they were playing Bogarts, how
Mhm.
many people did Bogarts see?
It's probably like the Outlet. It's probably, if it was packed, it was.
So maybe it was like right before they really got big.
Maybe. Yeah, I can't.
Because I would think when they were big, they'd have been playing way bigger places than 500.
Right, I would think that too. And it was definitely not on their, and I hate to say this, on their downfall. It wasn't the downfall. I think that was.
No, I bet it was on.
It was
the
more
up.
their climb.
I bet it was on the upside.
But then, obviously, when the '90s hit, hairband went straight down shit. The shit.
Yeah, but
so. But there were those moments of late '80s, early '90s that hair stuff was still.
Well,
fucking.
shit, maybe they were on their way down. Then.
Maybe it
if
was.
It was '89. I saw Brett Michaels down at the Outland Ballroom, and there was about 60 of us.
Yeah. So,
but
that was 2015
way later.
or something. So,
yeah, maybe the end of the '80s, the Poison was already kind of struggling to fill Bogarts.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. And
I don't know.
I don't know because I didn't follow them and I still really don't follow them. But
No, I
anyway,
think that's actually an important part to your story is that you actually were not a big Poison
I
fan.
was not.
You were already still getting into your country music
I was
shit and
getting
all
it.
that kind of
I
stuff.
came from the 80s pop and I was getting into the country scene already with what I was listening
Right.
to.
So growing up, it was a lot more like Michael Jackson
Janet
and
Jackson
Wham and Janet
yes, yeah,
and
yeah.
Paula Abdul.
Yeah.
You still never got into 80s
No.
metal at all.
I heard some of the songs at the dances at school, but I didn't really get into the stuff.
Yeah. So you going to see Poison was like that wasn't really like a thing for you.
No, I would never have gone.
Other than your girlfriends were
Yeah,
like, you need to get out
yeah.
because you just got divorced and let's go have some fun.
And they
Right.
freaking fixed my hair and put dark makeup and I'd never worn
Shane
makeup
says
like that.
89 was in their prime.
Okay.
Poison. Look what the cat
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah.
1986. Open up and say ah.
So Flesh and Blood hadn't come
1988,
out. This
Flesh
was
and Blood,
89. Yeah.
1990. So this was
Open
before
up and say ah.
Flesh and Blood.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh. So anywho, yes. And I can't guarantee that what month it was or anything. And then when they release albums, it's I don't know.
Well,
Anyway,
sure.
doesn't
yeah.
matter. Doesn't matter the actual timing of this. I know it was in 89. It could have even been early 90. I can't remember when it was.
Whatever.
It was
Doesn't
kind of
matter.
cold.
It doesn't matter.
It was chilly. So anyway, all right. So I'm there, and we get in, and we go state in line, blah, 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 and somehow we got into the front area. It was one of these. Also, it was like the Outland too, where you just go first come first serve. It wasn't ticket sales. It wasn't anything like that. It was just this rock bar where you just.
I'm interested in somehow you got to the front.
No, I really don't remember. I just remember being there and just being up towards the front. Yeah.
There was a dude there like Shane that was like, come on, girls.
Maybe.
And he worked for the band.
Right.
And his name was Shane.
And his name was Shane.
Okay, go ahead.
But he was a real tall guy. So anyway, so no. So
you do remember how you got up front. Yes,
No.
you do.
I actually don't. And I don't remember. I think we just got there early. I don't think it was anything very specific. So let me go on with the story because it's getting a little long now. These details don't matter. So they do the show and I think I recognize a couple of songs and this and I'm having a good time and I'm like trying to let my hair down and I'm fucking freshly separated and all that shit. I'm still only 19 and I'm already separated and from my husband and blah blah blah. So end of show. Towards the end of the show, I think there was still some sort of an encore going on, and this guy comes from the backstage area, which was I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was like a kind of like the Outland, like there was a fucking dressing room somewhere, but anyway, it was back that way.
Some guy comes out.
Some guy comes out. Thank you for moving me along. Details don't like that don't matter, do they? I'm trying to make the story better. So, move people away. Yeah. Yeah. So this guy comes out and he's literally pointing at girls and going, "Come with me." And I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what that meant. I was just like, okay, pointed to me. And I was like, what? And my girls, and then they pointed to my girls too. And it was like, come with us. You want to hang with the band backstage? And so me being like a fan of music was like, cool. We get to hang with the band backstage. Cool. I'll get an autograph and we'll go. Okay. And the girls were older than me and more experienced and being from a big city. And they didn't say anything. It was too loud and it was okay. We go back. I don't know how many girls went. I think there were two of my girls and me, and we went, and there was maybe 4 or 5 others. I don't remember. Anyway. So we go backstage and the band ends the show and here comes the band and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here in those hallways and little room and just this nook area over here. I had to pee real bad. And it was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And so went walking around and I can't, it's been so long. It's been a lot of years. So I don't know exactly the timing of all this, but I'm walking and I'm actually getting bored because I start seeing people making out. I start seeing other things happening. I see CeCe DeVille with 2 girls on, and doing and doing and I'm just like, and the drummer and whatever their names are and all this. And there's no Brett Michaels. There's no Brett Michaels. He's like nowhere to be seen. And there's all of us girls back there, and most of the girls knew exactly why they were back there. And I'm just still sitting against the wall, like I don't know what's going on. So I'm walking around, and I finally go around
I
this.
was just wanting an autograph.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was just an autograph session. You're like a meet and greet. Let's just go do a meet and greet. That's what this is gonna be. And so I went around. I just like I don't. And I rode with them, and they were occupied.
There's still a lot to this story, and even though I talk too much and tell my stories very long, you actually still have a lot to go.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right. So I need to move on. I need to
No, you don't have to move on at all. At all.
or not
Just-
move on, but maybe I need to just okay.
No,
So, okay.
it's great.
I do
It's
need to move on. Let's
fantastic
go.
right now.
So anyway, so I go on this back, and then there's a fucking bench or a drum case or something black I sat on, and I was just bored because they're busy. The girls are having the time of their life apparently. No, oh my god, no, I drove. I fucking drove. I was in my car. Holy shit! I just remembered that I'm the one who drove. Fuck, that's pivotal to this story. I drove, but I'm sitting there. That's holy shit. I love how memories come back. So, girls are busy. I'm down the hallway, bored to death, sitting on this stool or drum case or something. Anyway, and walking by me is Brett Michaels. And he stops and he turns around and he goes, "What are you doing?" Or I don't remember what they said. I don't remember what he said exactly. And I'm just like, I'm just hanging out back here. I'm like, "Good show, man. That was awesome, blah, blah, blah." He goes, "I wasn't really feeling it tonight." And he was just trying to tell me that he was like, he still did the show. And I wasn't performing yet, mind you. I wasn't a singer on stage or anything at this point. I'd done some singing. I sang the national anthem and stuff like this. So I didn't understand what it's like to have a bad day or a bad night or a bad year and still put on a show like he did, because he did a great job. It was a good show. But he was telling me, this stranger from Cincinnati, yeah, I wasn't on par, man. I'm just not feeling it, blah blah blah. And he was all depressy and like this, blah blah blah. And he says I can't remember how it was worded, but it was like, let's get out of here. I was like, excuse me, what? Let's get out of here. Do you have a car? Like, you know this town? Where can we go? Excuse me? Fucking Brett Michaels. And I'm like, all right, this is why I drove was pivotal. And I'm just thinking of my girls. I'm like, I can't leave them and just fucking, he says, yeah, you can. They'll be busy for a while or something like that. Something cheesy and something douchey and all that. Everything you would expect from a hair band from the 80s. Okay, so not fast forward, but okay, fine. All right, cool. Let's do this. And he says, hang on. And he goes and he comes back with a guitar in his hand. Like, all right. I don't know what I'm in for. I've heard stories. Now I'm 19. I'm not a dumbass. I'm like, I've heard stories of what happens backstage and blah, blah, blah. And Josh Poole says a meet and greet, spelled MEAT. Exactly. That's what was going on backstage, but not with me. And apparently not him either. And it was like, grabs his guitar. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to walk whatever blocks to my car and go. And I was like, I know of this, like,
So you're driving.
Yeah.
And Brett Michaels gets in your passenger seat.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
what kind of car?
At the time, it was like this, how would I explain what it was?
Was it a 12-string guitar or a 6-string guitar?
I don't remember. I don't think I knew what a 12-string guitar was at the time.
You and your, I can't remember. I mean, come on, remember some shit. What car were you driving when you took Brett Michaels from his show in the passenger seat? For Christ's sakes.
I want to say it was my truck.
Okay. When I was told the story, it was a truck.
Okay, then it was. I want to say it was my truck. A little S10 pickup. I think it was.
All right. So you guys walk through the streets of Cincy, leaving this club, and he gets in your passenger seat.
Yeah.
And you start the car, And he says, "What?" You start pulling out of your parking space, and what happens?
He remembers the story better than me.
No, I'm asking what happens.
Let's get out of here, he says. He already said that, though.
Josh Poole, you are very close. They didn't
Oh,
talk about.
wow.
Well, dude, Josh Poole just said put his comment because this is actually going to lead to the fucking thing. Plot twist. They stayed up all night talking about Jesus. You are very close. You are very close. Hold on. I bet Bret Michaels tried to seduce you with. Say this.
A version of Champagne Supernova.
It's so weird that he just made that comment because I have a backstage story about Oasis, which I'm not going to get into right now.
It's another story.
But I have a hilarious backstage story about Oasis, which he said Champagne Supernova. But back to Josh Poole's, they stayed up all night and talked about Jesus. Now, okay.
Hilarious. So
this is, you are so incredibly close.
Where can we go that's private? And I was just like, oh, dude, you know, at this point, I was just like,
no, don't you start saying in the ethra right here in our studio on our podcast, like, where could we go? No, what did he say? What happened in the moment when you put it in drive and decided to leave that parking space? What happened in the next 15 seconds?
What am I forgetting?
You're not forgetting anything. I don't know the story.
Oh, okay. All right.
But you can't sit here and just be like, okay, so I'm thinking like, where could we go? No, what happened when you pulled out of that parking space with Bret Michaels in your passenger seat and a guitar? What did he say? Or what did you say? Or where did you go?
I think in some certain terms, it was said, where can we go that's private? I want to go somewhere private. I want to go somewhere quiet. Quiet. That was it. Quiet. I want to go somewhere quiet. And I'm like, no, we didn't stay up all night talking about diabetes.
Diabetes.
That happened a lot later, I guess.
I know. I was going to ask if he brought his needles.
So, oh my God, that's funny.
Did he bring his guitar?
I didn't see any needles.
He brought his guitar and his needles.
So it was like, well, I want to go. I just got to get out of here. I'm not in the greatest mood. No. He was all downer, Debbie Downer. But he for some reason, I'm sitting over in the corner, bored to shit, and all this shit's happening with other people, and he just didn't want any part of that.
He wasn't in that mood.
He wasn't in that mood, which I guess he has been before. But for some reason, he wasn't even there when I first got backstage, and he came out later, and it was just like found me sitting in the corner all weird and shit, and said, "Let's get the fuck out of here." And so I'm like, okay, all right, being the ever codependent that I was at the time, like, let's go.
Right, so
okay, I'll take you.
You get him in your car.
In the car.
And he
shut the door.
says what?
I just said, let's go somewhere quiet.
You said that?
No, he did.
Okay.
I want to go somewhere quiet.
So then where did you take him?
There was this little overlook. Now, Cincinnati's down in a valley by the river, and my college was up on the hill. So there was this street called Clifton that it turns into Vine, which is kind of, they call it Over the Rhine, which is a seedy-ish neighborhood. Anyway, but that leads, Bogarts is on, I think it might be on, it doesn't matter.
Come on.
So you go up and there was this overlook, just a little parking lot that was an overlook that actually overlooks Cincinnati, and you can actually see Kentucky from there because the river and then Kentucky. So there was this little overlook parking, like a park or just little picturesque thing that we parked at. Anyway, so I went there. And to fast forward the story, because there was a little bit of small talk, like, where are you from? I said, I'm from Missouri, blah, 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 blah. He actually seemed interested, which I thought was cute, but I was like freaked out because I'm sitting here with like a rock star and I don't even know. And I'm actually thinking that he's going to come on to me and start like wanting something from me. I'm just thinking that because I've heard rock star stories and all this stuff. And so I will admit there was a little kissy. There was a little kissy. There was a little huggy. There wasn't any real touching or anything like that, but there was a little embracing and smoochy and all this stuff. And he says, hang on. And he gets his guitar. He says, can I play you a song I've been working on? And I'm like, yeah, of course you can. He says, well, my bud just passed away and I wrote this song and I just, which is why he was, there goes in it. Sorry about that. I don't know why I've got my ringer off and I'm getting, which is why he was in such a downer mood after the show. Right. Which because is why his friend
had just passed
his
away.
best friend, his bodyguard, and for the life of me, I want to say his name was Kino or Keto or fuck, I can't remember. I'm not a Bret Michaels scholar. I just have this story. Twice now I've seen Jared put Tara Gwynn. That's hilarious, and I know what you're getting at. So anyway, I'll fast forward this. So he says he asked me about this, and I'm like, of course you can. Why would I say no? I don't want to hear a song. No, he plays. Are we there?
Yeah, sure.
My storytelling mentor.
Yeah, you've done okay. You've done pretty good tonight.
Thank you.
I
Maybe
mean,
too
what-
long. No Unskinny Bop. No. And he didn't capitalize it because of course that song I don't think it had even come out yet, but no actual Unskinny Bopping either.
He
No.
takes his guitar out and he plays a song that has not been recorded. He had just written it. It's why he was in such a weird mood after this show in Tara's truck overlooking Cincinnati and the shores of Kentucky and plays her Something to Believe in.
Mm-hmm. And after telling me, yes, exactly. My best friend died in a lonely man in some Palm Springs hotel room. Yes, Shane, you've nailed it.
He
Chemo.
sang that song to Tara
Chemo. See, look at that. I said it was like keto or something.
way before they were even going to record that record.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it may have been recorded. I think he had just written it or hadn't. I don't know.
His
I don't
name
know.
was Chemo.
Chemo. Right. I knew it was something with a K. Very good, Jared.
He did not fuck her.
Nope.
He didn't push in advance.
He didn't even try.
He didn't do any of that. He didn't even try.
He was a
They just
sweetheart.
went and sat in the parking lot and talked and had a good time and had some huggies, kissies. And he played her Something to Believe in.
So look at that.
On the acoustic guitar, playing it himself for Tara Lynn because she was the odd girl that particular night Bret Michaels wanted to hang out with.
Look at that. Jared says Chemo died Christmas Eve of '89. So this had to have been. I was like, I don't remember, but it was.
You
was
said
cold.
89 or 90.
It was cold. I don't remember what
It was cold. It might have been fucking a month or two later, Tara.
I don't know when.
If it was cold and it was 89 of Christmas, you might have seen him January, February of fucking 90
ish.
It might have literally been only a month or two after his death.
It was very, very soon, I think. And I just have to say, a lot of people think he's a big time douchebag, and maybe he is. I don't know. But my particular Bret Michaels story was he was a kind, sweet, gentle person. And he just needed someone to talk to and hang out with and play this song. And I don't know if this was like a debut or anything like that, or he just felt like fucking playing it for me.
No, you're not suggesting that. I don't think there was any suggestion in the story that this was like the big debut. It was just like he obviously was like not feeling it that night, and he wanted to hang out with a girl that didn't just think like, I want to.
Yeah.
And that's what he appreciated about this night. And he actually got the fucking goddamn guitar out in your fucking truck on the parking lot of some overlook and played you Something to Believe in? Are you fucking kidding me? While he also just appreciated your respect for him and you both just had a good time hanging. Of course, we're gonna do some huggy and kissy.
Well, yeah.
Who doesn't want to do some huggy?
And
kissy?
I'm fresh off. I met my at the time husband when I was 16, and I divorced. Well, I left him the next summer, 3 summers later, so '89. So
$100 story from Shane Jennings.
Ah, absolutely invested in it. Look at that! Look, Jared! Look at Jared! Fucking A! Look at the timing. Something to Believe in, released September 4th of 1990. Whoa!
Yes, so you did.
So it was early.
Did hear it before it released.
I just got goosebumps.
Yes,
I just got goosebumps because oh my god, I'm almost tearing up. Oh, that's sweet. $100 story. Thank you, Shane.
That was $100 story.
But I just want to stress, like like I didn't know anything. I already said that. But the stuff that came later, all the Rock of Love and all this stuff, and he's such a douchebag and and maybe he is, maybe he fucking is. But
Aren't
that
we all?
night,
Aren't we all
right,
douchebags?
I've been a douchebag, but that
Come
fucking
on.
night, he was so broken and just needed a friend, and I was a stranger, and I have this story that I've only told a little bit. I've only released June of 21.
June
Okay,
21 of 1990.
Okay,
So if it was cold out, then you heard it before it was released.
right. So I don't know if it was recorded already or what.
No, it was not recorded already.
But it was amazing. He played
Well, I mean, it might have been recorded, but it wasn't released.
And he actually sang like tidbits of some country shit and just
He sang you other songs too?
No. He was just had the guitar and he was like, oh, everybody thinks I'm rock and roll, but I love blah, 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 and Johnny Cash or whatever. He would just play a little.
So how many songs did he play you?
Not songs. I think it was that song full on, and then it was like a little, like a chord or two of. I want to say it was a Johnny Cash song. Like I didn't know Johnny Cash then. I know him now. So looking back, I can't remember. It's like I didn't even know what a bass player was.
How can
back
you not
then.
remember this?
Babe,
shit?
I didn't even know what a bass player was. I just saw guitars. I was that girl. I didn't even know shit. I knew piano, and I knew guitar and drums. I didn't know what a bass player was. So I can't remember if it was Walk the Line or some weird shit. Anyway, so I drove him back to the venue and dropped him off, picked up my girls, and went on our merry way.
Did you get a kiss goodbye?
I did. I got a nice a kiss, like a on the lips, and then it was this nice sweet hug. And it was nice. It was just nice. I have nothing bad to say about it at all. He didn't reach for anything, he didn't grab anything, he didn't do nothing like that. It was just sweet. It was a very sweet night, and it's a sacred story to me.
I think the sacredness is why you don't tell it very often.
Yeah, because everybody expects more.
Yeah, I know.
But I got $100 story from Shane. That's fucking cool as shit.
It is a fucking $100. I said in the beginning of our podcast, it's $100 fucking story.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But
Josh Poole says nobody really knows what bass players
see,
are.
you hurt Josh's feelings. You are so. If Brett knew how much of a letdown you are,
I know he never would have gotten my truck. Anyway, folks,
how about that? Come on, man. That was like the shizzle, right?
I like that. Thank you for having me do that, Dan. That was kind of fun to relive that. And like I said, it's 1989, 90. Apparently it was winter of 90, because if it was Christmas Eve, it was winter. Well, I don't know when
it was. It's a fantastic story, man. It's freaking great.
But it's just a neat story that I think that a lot of people have that have something like that in their archive somewhere, and I think that it would be fun for people to share more. Don't you think? If there's something like that,
I totally think.
Even if someone did fuck somebody, I don't give a shit. I want to hear it.
I wouldn't really want to talk about you fucking Mike.
Not me.
Brett
I'm talking.
Michaels.
Where is that picture? Oh, I see. What I gotta do there. That one.
Oh gosh.
Anyway,
I'm just kidding. But
I know you're a sweetheart. You're such a sweetheart.
If y'all want to stay tuned, next week I'll tell you my love story with Alison Krauss.
Oh, nice. And it was her birthday recently. She just turned 49.
I have I'm telling you, I will tell you this.
Go ahead.
If I could somehow contact somebody in the Alison Krauss, team, and they would tell her anything that had to do with Danny Fritz.
Aw.
It would have to be Danny Fritz. You can't say Dan or Daniel. It would have to be Danny. She would remember. And if you want to hear that story,
you got to tune in next week.
I'll tell it next week.
7:00 on Thursday.
Alison Krauss. I used to play festivals and things with her when I was little.
Don't reveal much more. You gotta just
or
tune in
did she
next
play
week.
a solo on your fiddle? No. Shut up, Why do you got to take away from my special like precious story about Alison Krauss?
Look at this one. Hang on. Let me find it. Oh my God, where's the mouse? Look. Did she say nothing at all?
Is that one of her songs? Oh, it is one of her songs. And
covered-
actually, yes, she did say nothing at all.
She covered the Keith Whitley song, When You Say Nothing at All. So
no, that's actually part of my story is that she didn't talk. But anyway, no, I had a hot dog and tots.
You're telling the story
with Alison Krauss. I'll tell you the story next week.
All right. So,
but I did sit with her when we were kids. No, I'm telling that. No,
Stop.
I'm not going to say anymore.
Stop. We gotta. Maybe think about.
We probably should.
No, I know. I gotta do this. Hang on.
I gotta do this.
I know, but I gotta have this up here for a second because we have a special announcement to make regarding you joining the Audio Roast podcast. We now know who your second guest is going to be.
I do?
Look at this. Look at that. Hang on. Bam. There you go. It's going to be you and Shane Jennings discussing AC/DC.
Are you kidding?
On the Audio Roast podcast at 5:00.
Shane Jennings committed?
Apparently so. Look at that. There's graphics.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, look at that. There's graphics even. So
oh, this will be so much fun, man.
Good.
I fucking love Shane Jennings. I do. I love giving him shit, and he gives me shit and everything else. He doesn't let me play at Janky Fest, and that's fine. But fucking love Shane Jennings, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
That'll be super.
That is going to be a lot of
fun. So yeah, check out the audio podcast on Sunday at 5. Audio podcast Facebook page. Just go there. You'll find it. We might share it. I don't know. Who knows? But you'll find it. But oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. We will be back next Thursday as usual.
Why not?
Shane Jennings says no lap dances, Dan.
I won't. No lap dances.
No lap dances.
I learned my lesson. No more lap dances for Shane.
Thank you for being here.
I didn't know that he was such a homophobe.
Oh my God.
Ha ha! Gotcha, bitch. No, I'm just joking. He's not. Anyway,
thanks for being here.
We love seeing you every week, man. We had a great time.
Have a great time.
Man, kudos to Krista's tattoo.
Yeah.
And Josh Poole's tattoo. I mean, Damsel is gonna take this town by storm. Look at this. I got their very first t-shirt. It's gonna be great.
Right. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. We will see you next Thursday.
I keep looking up here, and I should look right here.
That's true.
Right?
Yes.
Because I love y'all, and I believe in bringing us all together through comedy and through some fun. I know you all have this big, like, poetic fucking idea that music brings us all together, but really it doesn't, because some of you hate my music and I hate your music, and that's not really what brings us together. What brings us together is our human soul and our spirits. And our spirits can laugh, and we can be fun, and we can tell some jokes, and we can have a good time and still go support each other's music, whether we like it or not.
Yep.
I love you guys watching. I love you understanding what's going on here at the Unsung Dreamers, which is let's all laugh at each other, and then let's all go play some fucking music, man, and rock out and have a great time. Come on. I'm never serious. Fuck it. Are you serious? You're not serious. Don't get mad at me. Are you joking?
Are you joking on me?
Are you joking on me right now? Don't give me that shit in my ear hole. I can't deal with that shit in my ear hole. I'm having a good time.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.
Check us out this Sunday at the Audio Roast. Me and Shane Jennings, apparently.
Good times.
That's going to be fun. Fun.